burner, baby. Oh, we burn down the road. Yeah, I'm a wheel burner, baby. Oh, we burning down the road. I'm a wheel burner, baby. This life never gets old. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Oh, take a ride now on the Wheelburner Express. Yeah, Wheelburner Express, baby.
Damn. What's going on? Just so, I don't know, if I got a bad, is my camera lens dirty? Or is it just, or is that it? Hold on a minute. I thought I'd given it a good clean, like a good wipe, but maybe I haven't. So let me just... If I... Squirtle. Camera lens could use a wipe. Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Chris. Oh, there we go. Son of a bitch. Who knew? Definitely not me, eh? Holy crap, man. There we go. Sorry, guys. Crap-a-mola. Ah. I got nothing. I've been watching a lot of YouTube today. I've been watching a lot of everybody's lives. Everybody else has been live today. Sterling went live. Moto went live. Sick went live. Everybody goes live, and then and then people are going like, "Oh, I'm going to go live. We're going to go live tonight, and we're going to do this tonight." And I'm sitting there going, "Well, I want to go live, but I don't want to step on anybody. I don't want to piss anyone off." And it's like, you know what? It's like, the way I look at this is if you're going live more than once a day, if you've already been live once that day and you're going live again, you got to be expected to be competing with other people. What's going on, 2-4? Long time no see. Yeah, hey. How you feeling there, Pally? And, that's just the way I look at it. It's like, you know what? I'm not... If you've already done a live today or done 2 today or 3 today, whatever, and you're doing another one tonight, sorry. I'm not sorry. Don't get me wrong. I'm being facetious when I say that. I'm being sarcastic when I say it. I'm not sorry. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and wait just because you're going to be doing a live at, this guy's doing one at 6, but he's already done one at fucking 9, and he's done one at 1. And this guy over here is doing one at 8 but he's already done one at, 8 this morning and noon. And it's, it's like there's got to be, it's like there's YouTube etiquette or live etiquette, but right now I don't believe in it, so fuck it. Really, I don't. And I just, whatever. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. I'm in the yard. I'm doing my 36. I'll be leaving first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going down Virginia tomorrow. I got a load going down I'll be on flatbed tomorrow. I got a flatbed load going down Down Virginia, we're going to run that down there. Not sure about the reload yet. They're still, they might have had something on the, they might have had something going on the reload. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. So we'll have to wait. If it's, you know, it's only 565 miles from where I'm sitting right now down there. So if I get down there and they don't have nothing, you know, they'll probably just, you know, get it back up here, you know, get back up here. So I'm not overly concerned about it. One way or the other, I will still probably, I will still probably be back up here some point Monday night, maybe Tuesday morning. Once I'm empty, I won't kill myself, you know, I won't kill myself. It's not worth it to come back up empty. I'm not burning the fuel, and I'm not gonna haul ass to do it. So what's going on, Johnny? Guard dog, good to see you. Mr. Pease, great to see you. I'll make you uncomfortable, Mr. Brown. Well, Mr. Robin, how's it going? Putty Cat, always good to see you. I now identify as invisible. Although I was born visible, I am now transparent. My pronouns are who and where. That one's already been done, though, buddy. Sorry, that one's already been done. 2-4, always good to see you, my man. Chit-chatting with you. You know, it's always nice every once in a while. You get to talk to other people. You chit-chat. Everclips Trump 2024? Well, you better hope, though. You better hope so. Let me freaking tell you, Trump better get there 2024. You end up with Kamala or it's Kamala. I know her name, for Christ's sake, but I just making fun of her. So you guys end up with her, you're in some deep Trump, deep Trump. You're in some deep trouble is what you are. Everclip, fuck the liberal sissy. Jesus Christ, Everclips, don't beat around the bush. Spit it out. Tell us what you're saying here. Don't be shy, for Christ's sake. Whatever the hell you do. John Smoot, Ohio for Trump. Funny thing is, you guys, I'm Canadian. Don't get me wrong. If I was an American, I'd be pulling for Trump as well. I would. You know, I'm not a Democrat. And as a Canadian, we have our Canadian politicians. Our Democrats are called liberals, and our Republicans are called conservatives. So in Canada, I am a conservative. I'm not a Democrat. So if I was an American, I would be voting Republican. Kamala makes Trudeau look conservative. No, I don't think so, Randall. I think you better take another look. The Canadian government and the Canadian people and the Canadian economy and the Canadian everything is 10 times worse than what you're dealing with in the U.S. I promise you. I absolutely fucking promise you. I might have to move to Canada. Don't Everclips, because we might have to move to the United States. It doesn't matter because Trump is going to win. Okay. Trump is going to win. Trust me. If you can't trust a Canadian, who can you trust? Right? We're the friendliest people in the world. We're some of the smartest people in the world, but best educated in the world. On top of that, we're so damn good looking. Now, if you can't trust that, Everclips, who can you trust? So the Canadians telling you, don't worry about it. The Republicans are going to win. Don't worry about Republicans. I can tell you right now, the Republicans are going to win up here, right? The conservatives up here are going to win, but our election is until next year. So we've got another year of dealing with this, you know, asshat, whatever you want to call them. The teacher asks what comes after the number 69. The student replies, mouthwash. That's old. Keep going, though. Keep going. Everclips, I'm French Canadian. Oh no, I make a lot of fun of the French, but you know what? They're better than some other Canadians that we have running around. So, good evening, everyone. There's Shannon Thomas Trucking. Good to see you, Shannon. Thank you for being here. Ishmael, loving Trump. Look at you all. Hey, Trump. For Christ's sake, are you guys trying to tell us something? What are you saying, Trump? Fuck, let me tell you, eh? Everyone say hi to Shannon. Canadian is 26 bets. Is that what it is? What do you think about what's happening in the world? Alley Cat, I could give you my opinion, but it would mean nothing. I don't usually somehow or another, we come right out of the gate this time today, and we're talking politics. And for the most part, I really try to avoid it, because you can either make a lot of friends or make a lot of enemies when you're talking about politics, right? But what I think about what's going on around the world, it doesn't matter, because by the time I tell you, from now until the time I tell you, by the time I'm finished, it'll have changed. What's going on around the world is shameful, right? It's not going to be a good place to live in the next 20 years. Thank God. I hope. Well, hopefully I will be alive in 20 years, but probably not. So thank God. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Well, better than he goes never. Nope, never mind. The world is fucked. Well, that's a good way to put it, Robin. I like that. Yeah. Woo, DK. What the fuck are you saying there? Do you guys notice something yet tonight? Any of you pick it off yet? None of you guys have picked it off yet. I'm surprised. It's been a fucking rough week for me. This is the first day that I'm back pretty much on. I was on a little bit of solid food yesterday. Little bit of solid food. Today I'm on some more solid food, but I've been literally sick, and like I've been throwing up and whatnot since Monday. So today is the best day. When I was talking to Dar earlier, she's like, how you feeling? And I'm like, today's the best day I felt all week since last Monday. But there's another change that's happened as well. Nobody seems to have picked it off. Oh my, it's beautiful, Shannon. Look at you, Randall, you smooth operator, you. Look at you go. Mr. Bree, you brought it up. Oh, I know, dude, that's, foot in my mouth. What can I do, right? Flatbed, good to see you. Matt, good to see you. My Viking brother, you hit the lottery. Dude, fuck off, Flatbed. If I hit the lottery, would I be saying, maybe if I hit the lottery, I won $5. Actually, I did. That's a $5 winning ticket right there. I got to go cash that in. So Flatbed, ding, ding. You win the $5, buddy. It's all yours. That's one way to lose weight. Yeah, I did. I don't have a scale in the truck, and there's not here because I've been in the truck. I've been dying in my truck for the last week. There's nothing worse. Like any of you guys that have done it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have, you in the middle of your week or whatever, you end up with a stomach virus, or you eat something wrong, and you end up and you're shitting and you're puking and you're dying in your truck. It's rough. It's rough. When all you want to do is just fucking pull the blankets over. And I worked. I kept working. One day I cut down by one load, but every other day I kept working. I took 2 loads. I just didn't talk to anybody, and I just literally like this, all up and down 81. There is puke all up and down 81 and all through upstate New York. Your face seems a lot fatter. Nope, not seems a lot fatter. He gambles occasionally. I'll gamble with your life, Robin. I'll gamble with your life. Don't know what to believe. I've been following the American on TikTok that moved to Russia, and he claims it's a great place to live and it's much more free than the States. It may well be, Miranda, but TikTok is owned by the Chinese, and they're watching everything that you're doing. Their TikTok is capturing all of your keystrokes. They have all your passwords, everything. Fuck. Sucks. Freeway, later Gators, time to fly. All right, brother, good to see you. Why is 6.9 the worst number? It's a 69 interrupted by a period. Come on. Ghost says, I finally got that operation. No, Ghost. Next week. I keep putting it off. Going to spray a board. You'll be right back. All right. We'll see you when you get back. Yeah. Nobody's picked it off yet. I can't believe it. Whoa, that was good. Oh, Kamal, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Kamal, do me a favor, and any of the mods, let the trolls go tonight within reason. right? Anybody gets really, really, really stupid, like astronomically stupid, bounce them. But I'm waiting for one particular troll again. He didn't make an appearance last week, and I'm waiting for him this week. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. So if the trolls are getting stupid, that's fine. I'll take care of the trolls. I'll deal with the trolls. Yeah, just let it go. Both of your eyeballs are in your head. No, both my eyeballs have been in my head for a while, but doesn't mean I can see any better. Nope. Teeth? Nope. I'll get them. Nope, you won't. You trimmed your beard full of puke? Nope. Oh, wind. Holy crap, eh? A woman goes to the doctor because her butt hurts. What? Because her butt hurts. Doctor, where does it hurt exactly? At the entrance. Doctor, well, lady, if you keep calling it an entrance, then it's going to keep hurting. All right, I like that one. You should spit and fart on a giant glitzy a long way to wake it up. Yeah, you do that. Let me know. Whoa, look at that. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. There are two people have said it. Look at that. Two people have said it. There's the first one. There's the second one. You guys don't see me twitching like a fucking heroin addict here? Do a big juicy beer and broccoli fart? No, I did that on Tuesday and crap my pants. I have not had a cigar or any nicotine since last Saturday. It's been exactly a week. Like today is a week with no nicotine. We what we did is we added up the dosage of nicotine that my body was absorbing a day. So we took the cigar levels and we took an average. Every cigar has an average of about 200 milligrams of nicotine. Some are a little higher, some are a little lower, but the average was about 200. Right? A pack of cigarettes is between 150 and 200. So one cigar, ballpark in it, is about the same as a pack of cigarettes. Well, I was smoking 4 to 5 cigars a day. So I was averaging 800 to 1,000 milligrams of nicotine a day going into my body. And it's just not healthy. Like I was suffering side effects and shit. And I know what it was. And I know it was the nicotine. And it's ridiculous. You pound 1,000 milligrams of nicotine into your body in a fucking day and do it every single day. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That and the fact that the financial cost is, I was talking to Mr. B's earlier. It's like, yeah, we do okay. We make okay money and we're comfortable and shit. But my last month was like $960 on cigars. I understand why my wife gets a little cranky, right? 960. That's like you average that out over a year. Let's just say it's $1,000 a month. That's 12 grand a year. Take $12,000, go out to your fire pit, throw it in there, light it on fire, and just watch it burn. And that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. So it's like, you know what? Enough. We've blown the budget on there's no, how do you say, moderation. It's one thing I'm just not doing I'm just not doing well with is moderation. I can't just have one cigar or two cigars. I can't. It's like I keep smoking them from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Right? If I'm awake for 20 hours, I'll smoke 7 cigars just because I'm awake for 7 hours. It's one of those things. It's like a drug. It's like my drug habit or my my alcoholism. It's another addiction. And so I also I quit that on last Saturday. So it's been 7 days. It takes about 4 days. Well, actually Dar did the thing, but it takes about 4 days to get the nicotine out of you. But now it's all muscle memory and bullshit. Now it's all, you know, when you got nothing to do, what do? You reach for a cigar or you reach for a smoke. And so now I'm having to relearn certain other little things, right? I'm really having to relearn certain other little things. And I'm not feeling all that. I wasn't feeling all that great. Like I said, you all of a sudden turn around and deny yourself that amount of nicotine and stop. Now, one thing I didn't know, and I wish I'd have known this before. I did the same thing with this as I did with my other addictions. Is I stopped this cold turkey. Stopped. I had my last cigar at 9 a.m. last Saturday morning, and then I stopped. They say, or they suggest, with nicotine that you wean off of it. You come off of it. It's a lot easier on the body. It's a lot easier on your heart. It's a lot easier on your stress level, on your anxiety, you know, gradually bring yourself down. Yes and no. You know what? Yes and no. Would I have done that? Even if I'd have known, would I have done it? Probably not. Because I would just go and then, you know, oh, I'm weaning down. I'm getting lower. I'm getting lower. And then I'm going to have one bad day and go, fuck it. And I'll smoke 7 cigars that day. And then I have to start all over again. So no. For me wise, mental health wise, and sanity wise, you know, get it over with. But the withdrawal, holy fuck. And then that was Saturday. By Saturday night, I was a little batshit crazy. Dar very wisely just went, hey, you know what? Do your shit. I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to bug you. I won't pester you. I know you're about to go through some really bad shit. So she left me alone Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then Monday night, I wasn't feeling good. And then Monday night, I started fucking all my other problems. I started puking, started all that kind of shit. And let me fucking tell you, man, it was just horrible. So I'm going through nicotine withdrawal, serious nicotine withdrawal, and I'm fucking dying at the same time. Like I'm throwing up and I've got stomach flu. So that's why I say today I'm actually feeling all right. I got a little bit of like, I don't know if I got extra energy or I don't know if I don't know what that is. But I'm doing stuff around, like I ripped my whole truck apart this morning. I was while watching Sterling's live. I ripped the whole inside of this place apart, armoralled everything, cleaned it. I was on my hands and knees vacuuming. I'm finding I got to do shit now to keep myself busy. Like I got to keep myself busy. If I stop for 2 minutes, I start going, you know, oh, where's this? So it's, and the other thing is I've been trying to sleep in and get as much sleep as I can. Like I went to bed at I don't know what time it was last night. I went to bed. I fucking whatever, but I didn't wake up till 7 o'clock. I didn't get out of bed till 7:30 this morning. I probably was in bed. I probably slept 10 hours, 11 hours last night. Perfect. Because for every hour that I'm asleep, I'm not up here thinking, I'm not awake thinking about all this, right? Banana Bean, good to see you. Mr. Banana Bean, good to see you. Sky's the limit, good to see you. Bastard, hey, man, how are you? Great to see you, man. Yeah, it's been rough. T-Bone, trucking with T-Bone, good to see you. Sorry about the picture. I don't know what the hell happened there. I sent T-Bone a picture today. I meant to send a picture to Dar. Actually, I'm wearing the shirt. I've got this new shirt on. This is actually Dodalina's one of her shirts. So she sent Dar and I shirt. So I put the shirt on and took a picture and sent it to Dar. Somehow or another, it ended up over with T-Bone. I don't know. Nice and golden. What? Nick and Golden Eddie. Greetings from Germany. Hey, what's going on? Eddie, good to see you. Thanks for popping in from Germany, man. That's a long way away from Canada. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to be going through withdrawal 2. Today is the last day, as I've said 1,000 times. You know what? Tara, just get angry enough. That's how I did it. I just got I worked myself up into an anger and just went, fuck it, and stopped. And as soon as I got angry enough, I did it. And basically I locked myself up, right? I worked the Saturday. I smoked that last cigar Saturday morning, and I was working, and I had that cigar smoked in less than an hour. So by the time I got down to New York, I was done. And then by the time I got back up, I was already a little fidgety and twitchy. And then for the rest of the day, thank God there's nobody here. The place is pretty much empty, right? There's security and there's the odd driver that comes in and out, whatever. So the place, pretty much got the whole, I literally locked the doors, pulled all the fucking curtains, took my iPad, jumped in the back, put my pajamas on, and I fucking laid in bed with my iPad watching movies and just until the shake stopped. I didn't realize that I would go through the type of withdrawal I did like with the narcotics, right? Like I did. My hands were vibrating, and my vision was getting squirrely. Like I couldn't focus. I don't know. I think some of that has to do with the fact that the amount, right? If I was only quitting a 1 pack a day habit, so 200 milligrams a day, it might have been a little easier, but I was quitting at 800 to 1,000 milligrams a day. That's a fuck ton of nicotine. You know, I really didn't realize that. You know, having fun hurts sometimes. Let me tell you. 3 days over, fight for it. Yeah, well, you know what? After the first couple of days, it started to be, and somebody, I think it was Bastard, someone I just saw, I said it was in the mind. Yeah, it's in the mind. Sick, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. It is in the mind. If I can keep my mind in the right frame and I can find little simple things just to keep myself occupied, I've downloaded 1,000 little finger games. They're totally mindless, but and they're endless games. And it's just enough to keep me busy for an hour, then do something, then work or whatever, then just something to distract me and keep me away from thinking about having a smoke. So yeah, it's not bad. Excuse me. I'm actually quite happy with the fact that I'm not smoking cigars. Although now I've got this gorgeous fucking humidor. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I think, you see, this is, here's the fucking addictive fucking thought process, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'll keep the humidor, and I'll put it in the studio when I get back home. And then once I'm at home and I'm in the studio, maybe occasionally I'll have a cigar, or I'll have the odd cigar here and there. And then I'm like, am I fucking crazy? That's like an alcoholic saying, oh, maybe I'll just have the occasional drink. Or like a drug addict saying, oh, maybe I'll just snort the occasional line. You know? It's like, no. One is too many and 500 is never enough, right? So why would cigars not be the same? Why would they not fall under the same category? They fucking would. If I have one cigar, I guarantee you I'm going to smoke 5. If I have one drink, I guarantee you I'm going to drink them all till they're gone. And if I have one line of Coke, then I promise you right now, you won't see me for weeks. He gone. Mr. Bees is back. That's how you enter the room. Thank you, sir. Man, I am loving these new spray guns. You got some new spray guns. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Chasing Ghosts. I don't smoke. Oh, Tara. Okay, I just fucking figured it out. Your beard is looking amazing. Thanks. I actually, one of my daughters sent me like a real cool, like a beard lotion. The only instructions, like I've never used like it's a beard oil, right? I'm experimenting. I want to experiment with some different beard oils because somewhere down the line, I'm thinking of maybe coming out with a line of beard oils, right? So anyway, on the fucking bottle, this is the instructions. Squirt in hand, rub in beard. That's it. Not how much or how many squirts or, like nothing. Just squirt in hand, rub in beard. So I'm like, okay, so I'm giving it like 3 good squirts. So I've got it like a nice little fucking dial of fucking rub it like that, do one of these, and then do the whole fucking beard. And it's not bad. It's fucking soft. I never thought beard hair could be that soft. I mean, like, it really is nice. And it makes it, I don't know if, I don't think it shows up that well in the camera, but it really makes it look full. It fills it out real nice. So that's not bad. About a dime size with the beard oil. Well, you know what, Flatbed? I was maybe a little more than that. Maybe I overdid it. I was a little bit more than a dime. I was probably closer to between a nickel and a quarter. Whatever. It was my first time putting it in. Whatever. The beard doesn't seem, there's no greasy, or it's not greasy or anything like that. It's just fluffy as hell. Well, you know what? Dara's going to find out when I get home. I'm going home because just before this, we booked all my shit to go home. So I'm going home on the what? 6th, November 6th to the 13th. I'll be going home. So from the 6th to the 13th, I'll be back at the house. And then I'll be coming back here till probably till before Christmas, and then going back home again. So just after my wife had given birth, I asked the doctor, how soon do you think we'll be able to have sex? He winked at me and said, I'm off duty in 10 minutes. Meet me at the car park. Jesus Christ. Are you just sitting there Googling this shit, man? I'm on vacation for 2 weeks. I don't know what a vacation is. I don't know. I know how to spell it, but I don't know what it is. You're going to visit us here in Florida. Well, here's the problem, guys. Here's the issue I've got, okay? We booked for the 16th of November to go down, okay? We rented a condo, St. Pete's, and that condo took full brunt of that fucking storm, okay? And then I had a friend of mine who's got a brother that lives right there. So a friend of mine, his brother went down and was taking videos and pictures and everything of the building. It's fucking wrecked. Now, the fucking people that own the condo are telling us, well, it should be pretty much back in shape, and it should be, it should be. And I'm like, well, I'm not banking on should be. I'm not booking because I'll be flying from Canada, right? I'm not banking on should be. My plane tickets to go down there are expensive. It's a lot cheaper for you guys to fly because you're not crossing any borders. But for me to fly from Canada down to Tampa, it's not cheap. And Dara's flying out of Alberta, right? So she'll be flying out of Calgary. And it's not cheap. So for me to book those tickets and the other activities and shit that I want to do, I need more than a, well, it might be, there might be some damage. They might still be cleaning this, or they can't give us an answer. Now, obviously, but they don't want to tell us no. And they don't want us because they want to keep your money, right? They want to keep your money. So I'm like, well, I need a little more than that. So we finally said to them the other day, it's like, well, give us back the money. We're going to have to cancel because we can't go with that. And they turned around and said, no, we're keeping your money. And if the condo is livable by the time the 16th comes and you don't show up, then you forgo, you didn't show up and take it. But so then we say, well, what's your version of livable? What do you consider livable? I used to live in a cardboard box with a fucking hooker named Lucy under the Burlington Bay Skyway Bridge. That was my version of livable. What is your version of livable? And they couldn't tell us. So now they're fucking you, right? Now they're fucking you. So, Sky, that's a long answer to a short question. Are we coming down to Florida? It looks like we're postponing that only because the storm destroyed the hotel or the condo. The people that own the condo are being assholes. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? If all of a sudden, a week before, because they've already got our money, right? It's ours. A week before, all of it, I will have my friend keep making trips over. It's nothing for him. He lives right fucking there. Go take a look. Go talk to these people. Go talk to these owners here. Go talk to, if a week before everything's good and he's going, yeah, this place looks fine. There's no problems, no damage, there's no water, everything's blah, blah, blah. Then yeah, you know what? We may just say, fuck it, book the plane tickets and come down. But as it looks right now, probably not. Probably not. Nice, glad to hear it. Yeah, I use oil and butter bi-daily on the beard. Bi-daily. Does that buy butter too? And buy oil? How do you identify there too for? Your beard, does your beard identify? It swings both ways, it goes by? I don't know. Money saver. Baby oil's just as good. Oil's for the skin, not the beard hair though. Not the beard hair. The hair draws the moisture out of the skin, hence the itchiness. I don't have a lot of problems with any kind of itchiness. I don't really have a problem with my beard. I'm just doing the beard oil thing because I'm looking at maybe doing a line of it myself. I don't have a lot of problems with my beard. My beard grows fast. It grows usually pretty full. You guys have seen me with a decent sized beard. Yeah, Mr. Bees, that will be at one of the tops of the things I'd like to do. Some of it's some work's already been done to it, but it's one of those areas that I could pay, like I could be here right now and I could pay somebody to do it, and that's not a problem. But I want to be there, right? It's one of those things where I want to be there when it's being done because it's mine, right? So, and I want to do it. I want to work on it. It's mine. It's like a personal item to me, right? It's personal. It's a personal space for me. So I want to be there. Get some stash, wax and rock, a handlebar. I'd love to. Jordy, I'd love to. A handlebar, get a big old fucking like out like that, like one of those big fuckers out like that. I can do it. Look at that. I've got the stash to do it with. I never thought of that. I used to have, when I was younger, much younger, I used to run the Fu Manchu, right? Just down, shave out of here, all this, just mustache all the way down, just down to the chin. A couple of times I had it grow a little longer, so it was like this length, and you had the ends hanging off, but got rid of that. But no, I haven't done that in a while. Good to see you, Tolga. Thanks, man, for hanging out with us. I agree. It's rough. Yeah, well, it is. I can understand these people down there. I can understand their point of view, right? No, I can't. Whatever. I'm just trying to be a fucking nice human being, and I'm not. You're being an asshole. Your place got fucking destroyed. You're holding my money, and you're holding my money hostage until you know whether the place can be fucking used or not. And then I guarantee you, if the place is still fucking unusable, you're still going to fucking try to fuck me out of my money somehow or another. Going, well, we offered you, they're going to probably come and offer us another solution. Well, we've got another one, over here, and, it's not what we wanted, right? It's so, but you're not, somehow or another, I'm not dealing with this. Dar's dealing with this. Dar's dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. No way there is a might be. It's a no, plain and simple. Yeah, Johnny, I kind of think so. Okay, guys, I'm waiting to hear back from Buck and Sick. They are going down to Florida tomorrow. We might have to do another charity drive for the FA. They are in a bad way from that storm. I didn't get the impression that they were that badly banged up. I could have been wrong. I've spoken to some other people, but I didn't get the idea. I know that they took some property damage. They didn't get any, they didn't lose any of their buildings. They didn't take any serious. There's some things that got removed, got blown around and shit like that. But it doesn't matter, Mr. Bees. All David and Cindy got to do is ask, and we're in. We're in. The answer, all David has to do is phone me and say, hey, Brian, is there any way you can? And the answer is yes. I don't even have to tell me what it is. The answer is yes. You tell me and I'll do it. Florida has laws in place for that crap. Yeah, but how badly am I going to have to fight for it? And how much is it going to cost me for $1,500? Right? That's what they've got. They got $1,500 of my money. How much am I going to have to spend? And how hard am I going to have to fight for that to get that $1,500 bucks back? Property is available. That Lucy chick was hot. Well, she was. Yeah, she was. I'll tell you that right now, Putty Cat. She was. But I understand. Well, thanks, man. You know what, man? If we can make it happen, we're gonna make it happen. We'll come. Right? I'm looking forward to it. Like I really, really am. I had full. We had plans to hook up with Guard Dog, with Chicken Hawk, with Sick, with Buck, with who else? Jesus Christ. I whoever else wanted to come, I was just going to say, okay, this is where we are and this is where we're going to be for the next week. I'd have been happy to fucking hang out with everybody. I don't care. Diddy like baby oil. Oh yeah, Diddy loves baby oil. It's a luxurious beer. Thanks, Michael. JJ, good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're not doing an overly long live tonight. I'm just out here kicking some time off. I've got a couple of Dr. Peppers, and that's about all. Usually we judge the lives by how many cigars I'm going to smoke, but as we know, we're not. So talking about the best beard oil, so hard to keep that conversation clean. Yeah. Join the Angry Midget Club with me. Yeah. I'll join any Angry Midget Club. That sounds good. Yeah, rough. I'm 10 minutes away. We lost the saloon. You're 10 minutes away from what? Forgotten Angels? And the Treehouse. Yeah, man, I hear that. What is this shite? What is this shite? Oh, Falcon. You know what, man? Just say it. Shite. Just say it. What is this shit, boy? What is this shit? Come on, spit it out. Dewana. There's my lovely Dewana. Good to see you. Okay, so where did we see you? I see you earlier. I saw you in Sterling earlier. Great to see you out and around. Give Marshall my love. Tell him I says hi. What the hell? No cigar. Are you okay? No, dude, I'm fucking twitching like a fucking crack addict. Twitching like a crack addict. It's amazing. Actually, it's not that bad. It's been a week. So the worst is over. The worst is over. The worst, which is the withdrawal. First 4 days getting that nicotine, that especially the amount, getting that nicotine to flush out and getting that all done. That hurt, man. That was rough. Let me tell you. But look at you. McCool 21, laying down the law. Too old for the backwards hat, Grandpa. Act your age. All right, Sonny. Act my age. What is my age supposed to be? How am I supposed to act for my age? Come on, McCool. You're probably sitting there in your Spider-Man underwear with your fucking laptop or your phone or your iPad in your mom's basement, and you're going flipping through the shorts, and that's how you came across this, you know. So tell me, how is somebody my age? First of all, you don't know how old I am, but okay, take a guess. How am I supposed to be acting? How am I supposed to be acting? You tell me. Spit it out, son. I'll sit and listen to you. You tell me how I'm supposed to be acting. I will take my cues in life from you, McCool. I will take my cues in life from you. You just need to want. I need to want. I need to want. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to. Oh my, congrats, sir. First few days are the worst, and you've passed that. So far, so good. We're at 7 days. I smoke all day and then have snuff pouches in overnight. Oh, dude. I thought about actually going back to vaping, but I'm like, why? Right? Why? Why bother? Woo! Look at you, Bob. That what you do all day? Oh, Bob. Bob, act your age, boomer. I'm not a boomer. My parents are boomers. I'm not a boomer. Whew. I got to tell you though, Bob, that really hurt my feelings. You fucking woke little prick. Man, these guns make the boards come out like glass. Well, the two that you sent me today, Mr. Bees, did those get done with that gun, or is that what you're doing right now? Age is a number. The beard is kick-ass, and the attitude is like a teenager, and the cap is comfy. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bob and McCool and all of those. I tell you what, juniors, the old man here, anytime you want to come on out and step it up and come play with the old man, come on. Come on. I'm still out running fuckers fucking half my age like little bastards like you. And looking good doing it. Let me fucking tell you. The old hair. Okay, guys, here comes some wisdom from Bob. Here comes Bob's wisdom. Everybody pay attention here. The older people get, the more sour they get. I'm not a liberal. Just ask my Colt. You are a liberal. You sound exactly like a liberal. The older people get, the more sour they get. How about this? The older people get, the more experience they have, and then they look back on the next generation like Bob coming up, and they shake their heads, and they go, oh my fucking God, and that's what makes them sour. My life and what happens in my life and where I come has not made me a product. I am not a product of that. I'm not a product of being, I'm not grouchy and irritable and mean and nasty because of that. I'm irritable and grouchy because of idiots like Bob that are the next generation coming up that are going to be running our country. And they already are. Look at Trudeau. Trudeau is part of that generation. He's running the country into the ground with running. It's like running your dick into the dirt, for fuck's sakes. That is what makes people like me irritable and grouchy. It's not my life. My life is quite good. I do quite well. Let me tell you. Bob, it's people like you that make the rest of us irritable and grouchy. And it's not even people my age. It's people your own age that you make grumpy and irritable. Those are the boards. I just finished spraying. Attaboy. You woke little prick. Hey, did I say that? Did that come out of my mouth? I don't know. I'm in my 30s and already have a vacation home in Mexico. Have fun working till the grave. Oh, you have a vacation home in Mexico. Great. I won't tell you what I've got, but I guarantee you I can beat that. And it's all paid for. I'm not making payments on my vacation homes. Homes. Hear that? Plural. Or any of my properties. Hear that, fucker? You little woke little prick? Plural. But you don't hear me, fuck. I won't talk about it. You never hear me bragging about it on here like you would, liberal. Keep going. Dude, every time you open your mouth, you just another fucking dirt in the shovel, in the ground. Keep going, buddy. You're killing it. I love it. I'm in my 30s. Dude, I'm 55 years old. I'm 54. I'll be 55 in a month and a half. Retirement's looking really good. My retirement plan is in place. I'm just waiting to pull the trigger. And then I'm gone. They look down thinking, what the fuck? What the fuck? You keep being the man. Pricks are always, oh, yeah, exactly. Hey, you know what? You want to pick on me? That's fine. That's it. That's fine. You want to pick on me? I got big shoulders. I'll take the weight. Because you know what? As long as they're picking on me, they're leaving somebody else alone. There's going to be somebody else out there that just doesn't have it in them. That maybe today they're having a bad day. Maybe today, you know what? Their wife left them, or her husband left them, or one of their kids died, or fucking whatever. Somebody's having a bad fucking day, and they can't take the weight. So you know what, Bob? Bring it over here. I'll take it. Whatever you got, as much as you got, or as much as you think you can throw. Have fun with your poorness with rest of your life, Bob. You have a poor mindset. I love you, Tolga. I really fucking do. Woo! There's my sexy Sterling. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you. Good job today. I was in and out of you. I was cleaning the truck, and then Dar called, so da-da-da. But good job, man. Yeah, when homes were 20,000. What homes were 20,000? Dude, I just bought a new home in Alberta. I moved from Ontario to Alberta. I sold a home in Alberta, or in Ontario, for ridiculous. Bought a home in Alberta, another home in Alberta. Brother, you should probably think about what you're saying before you open your mouth. Because again, you've just made yourself look like a retard. A big retard. Not a little retard, a big fucking retard. You're doing well. Keep going, Bob. And your little emojis and your smiley faces, yeah. Young June. Oh, look, a snowflake. Oh, okay. I'm a snowflake. They come out, eh? Good. Excellent. I'm 60, retired Royal Australian Navy, and can't be asked with woke wannabes. I'd rather chew glass than give them air. Dude, you know what? If any of these cocksuckers were drowning in my swimming pool, the only way I'd save their life would be to take my foot off their head. Oh, see, I think you can relate to that, man. I'm irritable and grouchy because I'm 47, have bounced off a couple of trees, and I log 70 hours a week. I hurt and I'm tired, and I'm fucking tired. Tara, you know what? I hear you. Hold on. Mr. Beast is actually what he's talking about, like the gun and the boards. He just sent me the finished products. I wish there probably is a way. I wish there was a way I could transfer it from my phone to here to put up on the screen here. Jesus Christ, that's impressive. That's impressive. I don't think they'll show up very well, but I'm sorry about the glare. Why is that fucking glare there? But the glare is his camera, not mine, taking the pictures. There. Those are the Atlanta Braves boards he just did. Not bad from an old boy from Jersey. Eh? Not bad for an old boy from Jersey. I like it. Brother. Do want to say hi to Sterling. I've had the best time since I was forced to retire my CDL. Yeah, Johnny, you seem to be having more fun retired and not trucking than you did when you were trucking. Hey, you really do. Hey, Ross, I got no problem with it. You know what? They're just trolls. Like I said, if it makes you a big man to sit in your mom's basement with your phone and watching and flipping through YouTube shorts, and you see something like this going on, it makes you a big man in your own mind to pipe in 2 words in here and say something and whatever. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. If you've got something of interest or of value that you want to throw in, hey man, I'm all game for that. Right? I'll talk to anybody about anything. With the only thing I will not talk about openly on my channel is we won't talk about religion. I try to keep the politics down to a fucking minimum, but it doesn't always happen. But anything other than that, anything's fair game. You want to talk about anything, I'll talk about it. But religion, no, we're not going to do that. Don't be Bob. Yeah. Red Lady, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I think what's Red Lady here? I know Red Lady's here. Dewan is a member. I apologize for not pointing that out. Red Lady is a member as well. She is a card carrying wheel burner. Thank you for that as well. Thank you. Sterling is saying hi to the sexy Red Lady. Don't be Bob. Sexy hi. Yo, I'm here, but slammed. Texas good. Slammed. Texas good weather. Yeah, that's what you want, brother. That's what you want. I bought my first house at 25. Poor mindset, my ass. Why are you buying houses, Bob? What do you think? Buying houses makes you money? Yeah, they're an appreciating asset most of the time, but they're not the biggest, fastest way to appreciate your money. There are much, 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 much better ways to make money than buying fucking houses. So if you've limited, I've got a property and it's appreciated. I bought it for 200 and I said, 20 years later, I sold it for 4. You lost money, Jack. Because if you gave me 200,000 fucking 20 years ago, I'd have a whole lot more than 400,000 now. So, dude, get your head right. Do some math. You are on the losing end of the money scale here. Stop. You're not doing well. I'll talk numbers with you all day long. There's nobody in the business that knows math better than I do when it comes to trucking and business and shit like this. You want to go rounds with me? I don't even need a calculator or a slide rule, Jack. You'll be using Google. Trust me. Entrepreneur. Yeah. Well, putting your mom on the corner doesn't count. Why are you, Gert? You know what? It's a good question. Sometimes it's just fun, though, Gert. Like it is. You bounce around. You say this. You talk that. Whatever. You know what? When I get tired of fucking with the troll, then I'll get tired of fucking with the troll. And then you know what? Henry might want to come up with something more interesting. And then we'll talk about whatever Henry wants to talk about. Or Mr. B's or OC or Tolga or Crybaby or whatever. Woo! Well, I'm just going through quick because there's a bunch of deleted comments, so I'm just quickly going, getting through them all here. I'm cleaning and found one of my dog toys. He died a few months ago. Instant heartbreak. That hurts. That hurts. I did the same. Well, first I'm not the dog toy, but I found a picture, right? A painted picture of my dog, of my lab, when she was one of my truck dogs, and when she passed away. And I'd put the picture, it was a framed picture, and I'd put it away. And then when we were moving, the house was getting packed, I found it. And it was one of those sorts, you probably same thing. You found the toy and you were like, damn, right? Like, oh my God. And yeah, it hurts. I hate that. Sorry for your loss, by the way. Tell us about your nipples, Brian. Well, I'll tell you what, Sterling, we can talk about my nipples. Look at that. I have spectacular nipples. For any of the ladies in here, I challenge you right now. I do. I challenge you right now to break out the nipples, and we will do. I will go one-on-one with any of the ladies in here when it comes to nipples. I can cut glass with these babies. Okay, diamond cutters, right? Diamond cutter Brown is what the ladies call me. Oh, look out! You don't wear your glasses. Well, when you get too close to these nipples, ladies, let me tell you. He's already poor as marked on no worries. I saw plenty of like him, and they always being obvious like this. Jealousy is dangerous, and anything you know. Absolutely right. Hello and goodbye, you all. Headed home for the day. Hopefully your tat went well. You were working. Hopefully that went well for you there, Dean. Yes, yes. Politics and religion. There's the two imposters are responsible for wars and human aggression since the time began. Oh, you got it. Yeah, exactly. Religion and politics. More people have been born and died for those reasons. For those two fucking subjects right there. Sterling's on a roll today. He must be drinking. Sterling's got to be into the booze by now, right? High sexy moto bomb. He went from sexy Dewana to sexy red lady. Now he's sexy moto bomb. Woo! Here we go, eh? Chicken Hawk, what if my religion is dripping hot candle wax on ladies' nipples? We can't talk about it? Yeah, we can talk about that. We can talk, but that's one of those parts like the Bible doesn't ever have. We need pictures, right? We need pictures. Skylar, you're sexy. Well, Skylar, you're sexy too. Thank you. Ross, exactly. You got the right mindset, man. Respect and politeness is a courtesy disappearing from the world. Don't be a dick, just be a big. Don't be a dick just to be a big mouth. Exactly. If you've got something to say, say it. If you got something of relevance to say it, push it forward and say it loud. If you've got something that you stand behind and you believe in, defend it. I got no problem. I will respect that. But if you're fucking talking just to hear your own voice, shut the fuck up and go away. Woke. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, well, I aim to please. Sterling will give Harold a hug for me. I got a feeling Sterling's a little too hammered to do any hugging for anything. Houses here in California is worth gold. My 400,000 is worth 600,000 in 5 years. Still a losing investment. You give me 400 grand, and in 5 years, I'd have more than fucking 600,000. You're still losing, Bob. Come back later and try again. Next, scroll on. Go get some help, Bob. There you go. Someone should take Bob batteries out of his. Out, he's defective. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you. He keeps trying though. Gotta give him an A for effort, red lady. Give him the A for effort. He keeps coming back. He keeps taking the boom. He takes that shot. He goes down, but he keeps getting back up. He keeps coming. I'll give it to him, man. I'll give it to him. I'm stressing about money. Took 8 weeks to help my wife's knee replacement for 8 weeks, and now there's no work scheduled. There's more to the story, though. Ron, let me tell you, man. I know how you feel. Okay, I do. I was off for almost 4 months with the eye surgeries. I had 9 eye surgeries, and then I was off the year before that. I was off for 3.5 months for blood clots. I ended up with blood clots in my leg and a couple in my lungs. I'm telling you, I know that stress. I know it. And then coming back to work and there's no fucking work. Or the market had shifted, right? COVID had happened and this and on and the market shifted and things. Son of a bitch. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say to you, Ron, keep your shit wired tight, brother. You know, keep your shit wired tight. Talk to people. If you've got to make arrangements for payments or if you've got to make arrangements to maybe miss a pay, whatever, you know what, man, do what you got to do. Don't give up, though. Don't you dare fucking give up. You know, I've said it 1,000 times. Keep moving forward. Take your shots, like Bob here. Take your shots. Go down, get up, keep moving forward, right? It's life. It's fucking life, unfortunately. Bob, you ain't it. Just shut up. I like the way Tolga talks. Bob, when a guy from Turkey is telling you to shut the fuck up, probably you should probably shut the fuck up. Uriah, good to see you, man. What's happening? How you doing? What's happening, Pops? You're the second guy today. I was talking with Curtis earlier today, and Curtis is like the son I never had, and he calls me Pops or he calls me old man when we're talking personally. It's like, hey, Pops, how you doing? Da, 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 da. Instead of going, hey, Dad, he calls me Pops, right? He's got a dad, so he calls his dad Dad. He calls me Pops. It's kind of cool. Are you in a truck? Dude, yes, I am. I'm busted. I'm sitting in a truck right now. Politics, Religion, and Her. Great song. You write it. Ghost, you write the song and I'll sing it. How's that? Bob, trust me, bro. I'm getting money. I have 3 high-end houses, a farmland, 2 cars, motorcycles. Every month my income is $12,000 a month, and there's nothing to flex. Okay, right on. Great. I'm not about to lay out here, my portfolio. I'm not. If you want to, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. And Bob, fucking, well, actually, I'm sorry, Bob, Mark. I don't know why I said that to you, because fucking you were actually teaching Bob a lesson. Either way, we don't have to be laying out our portfolios here to Bob. Whatever, I can probably guarantee you, if he's 30, I'm 55. He's got a couple of houses, whatever. If he's doing okay, good for him. Be happy with that. Actually, everybody, let's change our mindset. Let's everybody be happy for Bob. Because those shits never stay. Do you think it's worth dying? Do I think it's worth dying? What's worth dying? Everybody's gonna die, dude. Is it worth dying? What you dying for what you believe in? If you believe strongly in it and strong enough in it, sure. Is your country worth dying for? Yeah, I believe so. Just my opinion, but yeah, I believe so. Is my family worth dying for? 100%. I've got 6 daughters and a beautiful wife, and you cross any one of them, and I'll kill you. And you'll have to kill me, and it's worth me dying for. There are certain things in life that are worth dying for, yes. God, I love this community. I needed a good laugh today. Well, Uriah, you're in the right place, Jack. Let me tell you. So they made a machine that will print any pick on my boards. We are looking at that. The one I looked at started at $1,500, but the ink was very expensive, and the machine did not come with it. Holy shit. Captain Jacker. Woo! Love that name. Who summoned me? Nobody summoned you, but come on down. What the hell? Nipple pictures. Now, this is a live worth listening to, not just Wheel Burner's Glass Cutting, not just Cutter's Place. Nobody stepped up, Tank. Hey, if you've got some armor-piercing nipples, man, break them out. Break them out. I'll be the first one to I'll clean off the glasses. I'll be the first one to look at them. Let's see them. Good to see you, by the way. I was going to say something, but I don't want to disclose something about you, so I won't say it. But I'll say it. I'll figure something else out. I've moved to Alberta. I'm now living in Alberta. Tolga, what you said is a fact, bro. Yeah, trust me. If you want to know finances and money, talk to Tolga. That's all he does. He never sleeps. He just makes money off. He's like a little printing press for money. That's all Tolga does. He makes money. Fierce fact. You like Trump. I don't dislike Trump. I'm not an American. Fierce fact. I'm a Canadian. So I can't vote for Trump even if I wanted to. But my version of Trump is a conservative, right? You guys have Republicans. Our Republicans are called conservatives, progressive conservatives. So I am a conservative. So in your eyes, I would be a Republican. So I don't dislike Trump. $12K. One of my stores makes 12,000 a week. 12K per week. Anyone can say they have money, but when they are old and still working, that's everything. That says everything. Old and still working. If you're old and you're still working, like, is that what you're saying to me? Is that I'm old? 54 is old? What the fuck's the matter with you, Bob? 54 is old? Maybe in your eyes. It would be really embarrassing if an old 54-year-old, knocked you off your stupid woke fucking totem pole, wouldn't it? We could try it if you like. Yeah, I feel for you, Rod. I'd have both knees done, and thank God for Australian Medicare. You've had both knees. Well, I'm not there yet. I need them done. I need knees, hips, and 2 back surgeries. They will not, because of my age, they won't do the knees or the hips, because at 54 or 55, they won't do it, because if I do it now, they'll have to redo them again when I'm 65. So they want me to hold on as long as I can. The 2 back surgeries that I need, they will do now if I want them to. I'm putting that off, because if they do the 2 surgeries, it'll lay me out for almost a year. Like almost a year, I will be on my back, and then I will have to go through rehab and everything like that. So I'm not prepared at this time to take a year off for medical to get myself back up. I like that. Mr. B's. That's good. Bob, get this. No one here cares. Ross, keyboard warriors get silent when they see my 5'3", 235-pound frame in real life. Why can't nobody talk shit in real life? I tell you, Ross, you know what? I love that. How many of these guys would stand in front of you? Right? I'm old, by the way. Okay, Ross, I'm old, right? But I'm 6'2", and I'm between 215 and 220, depending if I had a shit that day or not, right? I know I'm in pretty good shape, right? I'm in pretty good fucking shape. So how many of these guys would be doing this, jabbering like that, if they were standing right in front of me? Probably not. But when you're in mom's basement, hey, why not? Hey, Bob, it's that's why I drive a semi at 55 years old, because that's what rich people do. Who said I was rich? Did I ever say that I was rich? And it's okay to drive a semi as long as you own it. And the one over there, you own that one too. And the one parked beside that one, you own that one. And the one, and so forth down the line, until you get about 9 down the line. When you own them, hey, you're doing okay. You got that, Bob? You doing that well? Keep going. God, fuck, man. The shovel you're digging with just keeps getting bigger and bigger, fucker. Keep going. Thank you. 2-4 hits the home run. People with money don't talk about it, only those that are broke. There you go. Finally, you bow down. Nobody's bowed to you. 2-2, yeah, exactly, eh? OC, I agree. 2-4 hits it right the fuck out of the park. I love that drunken little Canadian. I fucking swear to God. You have a look of Fred Durst about you. You know what? You're about the fucking 10th person this week that said that to me. I don't know why. Have fun, Dewana. Say hi to him. Oh, yeah, Dewana's out of here. Okay, everybody got to run. Date night with hubby. Love you guys. Date night. I'm jealous. Dewana, I'm jealous. Be good now. Woo! Bob's gone too. We lost Dewana. That's unfortunate. We lost Bob. That's that's heaven sent. Yeah, on your bike, Bob. Don't hurt yourself. I love it. Attaboy. Oh, see, you're right up my fucking lane, man. Fuck yeah. So I got through the wife's knee and then did the dog. And what? Then the dog tore his ACL, another expensive surgery, then homeowners and car insurance, now property tax. I don't believe in payments, so all were paid in full. Damn, boy. I'll be honest with you. Well, all of my pets, my dogs are senior now. So if any of them came up right now and they needed a major surgery, and I'm talking like, $5,000, $7,000, $8,000, no. Unfortunately, all of my dogs are very seniors. I mean, very. So, no. You've had a good life, but I'm not paying $8,000 just so you might live another 8 months. But, wow. Dog tore an ACL. That one, I don't know what to do with that. Your beard says you like Trump and trucks. Well, Green McSee, you're right. I'm sitting in the truck. And, if I was an American, I'd be voting for Trump. So, home run for you. Bye, Bob. Watch that door on the way out so it don't hit you in the ass. Attaboy. There's Humberto. What's going on, big boy? How the hell are you, son? Good to see you. I haven't seen a lot of you, really. I haven't seen what the fuck you're doing, where you're at, where you're going. Although I've had the same problem. I've had some issues with following Sterling this week and last week. I've had some issues following Sick. Twice I didn't get the notification for Sick Bastard. The only reason I found him was because I was going through the fucking shorts and he was I was going through YouTube doing something and he pops up, he's live, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay, no notification. So Trump might get elected, Harris will be selected. Bugger me, 54 isn't old. What age is Bob? 12? Yeah, maybe. He says he was 30. I don't know. Didn't sound like it to me. Probably. Hey, Tolga, everyone's saying hi to Humberto. What do they call the 4th of July in a nursing home? Depends day. Mr. B says, howdy, Tolga, and how's the new lady friend? You know what? Leave it to Mr. B to ask the question that we all want the answer to, eh? Leave it to Mr. B. Attaboy. So answer the question, Tolga. Mr. B wants to know. It's not us. Mr. B is curious. Good to see you guys. Now the interesting part, I got both a design and a utility patent for a 5-gallon bucket handle. I hired a marketing company so I can license it to the proper company via royalties. No venturing. A what? A 5-gallon bucket handle? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you making? You want to go on a date with Dewana's husband? No, I want to go on a date with Dewana. Dewana's a cutie. Fatties in mama's basement ain't going to mess around with anyone. By the way, I'm just poor guy from Denmark lifting big. But I'm happy, and I have a thing called mortality and respect for everyone else. There you go, Ross. I can appreciate that. I will respect you more for telling me, like that, the way it is like that, than coming up and brag about who you are and what you've got. If what you have or how much you have defines you as a man, I don't want to know you. I know many poor, I know and respect many poor men, more than I respect many bunch of rich people that I know. I've spit that out wrong, but I think you understand what I'm saying. I have more respect for from very poor guys than I have for some very rich guys. Just because you have a lot of material or money doesn't make you any better than me or him or her or anybody else out here. Your money and your property and your material does not define who you are. And if you let it define who you are, then you are an asshole. And I've just said it. You're a fucking asshole, right? What I am and who I am is, as a human, is first of all, I am a father. I am a husband. I am a business owner. Third, notice that comes in third, right? I am a citizen of my country, right? So, a father, a husband, and a citizen of my country are probably the top three. Money and material doesn't even come in till about the fourth, right? So I'm defined by the top three. That's who I am as a man. And my trials and tribulations in life have made me who I am, and that's what defines me. I've been, and several people in this chat know and can attest, I've been a millionaire, and I've been fucking that close to being homeless. Up into both ends of the spectrum. Never once at either end did who I am ever come into question or change. I was the same at either end. Hopefully, the next generation might learn some of that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called humility. Being a little bit humble. And if you want to really tighten it down, another word for fucking humility is honesty. And it's not honesty with everybody else. It's being honest with yourself. I hate to preach, and I'm not a preacher, but you know what? If we're going to go down that rabbit hole, and we seem to have fallen, that's what it's about, right? Humility. You show me, the next generation, you show me humility, okay? And I'll show you some people that have been taught by our generation the proper way to think and act and behave and define yourself. There's very, very, very few people of the upcoming generation that have any of that. They don't know what that is. Why? They haven't been taught. Harold says hi. Well, all right. Harold, knocking out the park. I am so fucking behind in comments. Sorry. I'm just going to quickly a little bit. Dodie, whose shirt am I wearing, Dodie? You like that? Not bad, eh? Biden visits nursing home. He goes over to an elderly woman and asks, "Do you know who I am?" She replies, "No, but if you go to the front desk, they'll tell you." All right. Wheel burner taught P. Diddy how to fuck off. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. That is fucking brilliant. That's actually funny as hell. So untrue, but funny as hell. Nice one. I like that. I wouldn't hold your breath about the next generation. The last couple of generations haven't been real peachy. No, I'm telling you. A lot of the time we just basically have to sit around and shake our head and go like, what the fuck? No, really, we do. You know, what else can you do? You can't point and laugh because that'll hurt their feelings. You can't point and laugh and go, "Hey, dummy," because if you don't know how they identify and you don't use the proper pronoun, then they don't know you're talking to them, right? And if they think you're talking to them and you don't use the proper pronoun, then they get all pissy with you and then they start crying. So it's not an easy situation. It's not a win-win here. Okay. It's not a win-win here. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. But I'm a no homo. You keep telling yourself that, Tyrannus. Just keep them clean, bees. Clean after use. No one can ever be you, Tolga. You're one of a kind. Tolga's one in a million. Tolga was my first troll, and then I adopted him. Yeah. The rookie trucker is how is Blue doing? Yeah, actually I heard that Blue was actually going to the dock. Going to the dock. Oh wow, thank you, Bri. I didn't think you were going to like it. Thank you. Yeah. Wearing it right now. Right? Front and back. All right, looking good. Thank you, baby. Very much. Nice fit. Got the long. It's actually fits really well for a t-shirt. It's got the long, so it was the extra large long. So good call, Dodie. Good job. Humberto. Everybody's still talking. Mr. B saying orange. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You wouldn't fuck Brian though? No, I'm not going to scroll back up to find out what the fuck you guys are talking about. Someone's going to get it. I missed some. I missed some shit. Tolga has officially arrived. Yeah, you guys, if you guys have pissed off Tolga, you better fucking stop right now. He'll fucking delete yous all. He can do it. He can put yous all in timeout. Hell, I think he could put me in timeout and take over the show. It feels so weird to see a replica. Oh. Tolga doesn't have a wrench. What do you mean he doesn't have a wrench? Yes, he does. Oh, we've got two Tolgas in here. That's why. We got two Tolgas? Or is Tolga playing a game now? Yeah, you know what, Tyrannus, you're absolutely right. We could just have him call in. No, there's no way in hell. I don't care who you are. There is no way in hell that you can ever impersonate Tolga's voice. Can't be done. Cannot be done. Wow, on mine he does. The next he doesn't done. I don't know what's going on. I see Tolga, he's got it, then he doesn't have it. Then he's got it, then he doesn't have it. I think Tolga's just fucking with you all, which wouldn't surprise me. Tolga number 2 is fixing to leave. Johnny's about to drop the hammer on Tolga number 2. That's actually funny as shit. Well, Tolga number 2 just got shit canned. Hey man, what can you do when you're Tolga number 2? I still don't understand why they call it a nursing home. There's no way any of those old ladies are lactating. Tolga's got to time himself out. I think Tolga can actually bring him out back. I think Tolga can actually bring himself back in. Okay, you guys are fucking killing me. No, I know. Guard dog couldn't handle it anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. It probably was Bob. Probably was Bob. Something a 5-year-old would do. Something a 12-year-old would do. and you can't reverse the timeout process. No, you can't. I think in the beginning you used to be able to, right? But now you can't. What's going on, Zach? Good to see you, man. Russian. Hello, sir. Cool beard. You look like a Viking. Funny enough, when we did the ancestry.ca, most of my DNA, I had like a 60% of my DNA and everything like that, came from Iceland. So we are Vikings in my family. So 60 something percent came from Iceland, then Scotland, Germany, and some other little pissant place over there. But here we go. Funny as I keep talking about that, in walks Dar. I was having fun. Well, good to see you, man. How the hell are you? We'll get Dar in here to straighten this shit out. She'll straighten it out. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Baby's done work. Having a little, you on your way home, or are you already home, babe? Just helped my son get ready to go to his first homecoming as a sophomore in high school. Just checking in for a few minutes, saying what's up, man. Okay. All right. So as a homecoming. So, okay. So condoms, whiskey flask. Make sure make sure his joints are pre-rolled and they're tight. Okay. Nobody wants to be pulling out fucking floppy, joint. Make sure they're tight. 3 of them. Make sure he's got 3 and they're pre-rolled and they're tight. Other than that, what else can go wrong? I don't feel special now. No, I don't mean special as in require a short bus. It requires a bus. Nobody ever impersonates my shitty name. OC? How do you impersonate an OC? If you were an OG, we could maybe somebody to impersonate, but an OC? Original, what's OC? Orgasmic, cosmic. I don't know. We could come up with a whole lot of OCs. I'm glad you're here, though, man. Thanks for hanging in. There's a comment up here. Hold on. There was one up here. Somebody said something about subbing. But something happened and I got squirrel and I got distracted. So sorry. I'll just keep going here. Did you get your no, we didn't get the hashtag chickens for Dar yet. There you go. We got it out of your system. Everyone's saying hi. Nah, that's crazy. Guard dog, tight tips there. Here we go. Just pack condoms and bail money. Bail, no, you don't send the kid with the bail money. Oh, see, you don't send the kid with bail money, right? Have bail money standing by, but you don't give it to the kid. Come on now. Everybody knows how this works. Condoms, whiskey flask full, right? And 3 really tight, really nicely rolled joints. And then let the kid go. How's it going, James? Been ages, brother. Yeah, it's been a while since James has been around. If you're cold on 15 degrees, you aren't a Viking. No, I'm not cold at 15 degrees. At 15 degrees centigrade? No. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm Canadian, Ross. At 15 degrees. Well, right now, my truck windows are open, and the temperature here right now, I'd say it's probably about 15 degrees. Maybe not quite. It's 18 degrees. It's 18 degrees. I'm wearing a t-shirt, right? And a pair of shorts in 18-degree weather. That's a Canadian for you. And I'm drinking cold pop. Original chicken. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hey, Brian, did you give Dar her goodies. I sent her. You know what, Dodie? I haven't been home. I've still got them right here. Dara and I were actually talking about it today. I'm going. What I did, because to get the other stuff home, I need to take luggage, but I don't take carry-on luggage, right? I only take a knapsack because I've got clothes at home, so I don't need to bring clothes back and forth. So what I've done is I've taken what you had there and I've put it in my knapsack now, so it won't get forgotten. I'm going home in about 3 weeks. So when I go home, it's already in the knapsack. Dara will be getting it. So that's the answer to your question. I really didn't put too much thought into my name. Just figured I'm an old country boy, right? An old country boy. There you go. James is asking, how's Turkey? OC. Hey, he's an old country boy. Tyrannus. It's cool, brother. Just getting cold step by step. How's your city? Warm, cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon. Condoms, Brian? Condoms? What? What are you going to do? Oh, okay. You know what? Make sure he's got the day after pill. No condoms, right? Feed her the day. Do his business. Feed her the pill. Give her the whiskey. And then go home. You're good. Brian don't know nothing about using condoms. No, Tyrannus, you're right. Well, mind you, I have seen the serial number on one. Appear time by time at Corey's lives too, James. Yeah, he was worried about you. Oh, okay. Guys, if you know the driver from Montreal or looking for a job, I'm in need of a driver. Ooh, that didn't last long. I thought you had one hired already. Guess it didn't work? And they bring the bouncy castles at -40. Yeah. We're the idiots to stand on the side of the road and play street hockey in our shorts and t-shirts at -40 and play on bouncy castles drinking Tim Hortons coffee. Off with the prom dress, send the kid out with some rubber. Yeah, like I know what fucking condoms are used for. No, he doesn't bring me any dirty laundry. No, I'm not allowed to bring dirty laundry home. I just did all my laundry today, so I'm good. No laundry, no dirty laundry. The only dirty laundry Dara gets is what I wear on the plane that day when I get home. Are your hip and knees ruined from getting in and out of the truck? No. A lot of it is not from getting in and out of the truck. I did so many years of flatbedding, so I was up and down off the trailers. And anybody that is a flatbedder, if you're a young guy now and you're flatbedding, do not jump off your trailer. Climb down. You do not see old flatbedders that have good knees. And if they don't have good knees, it's as a result of them just going boop and hopping down off their trailers. After so many years of that, your hips and your knees, they just don't take it. They just don't take it. They give up and they stop. That, and I've been involved in a couple of serious motorcycle accidents. You know what? I'll be honest with you, most of it's on me. I have not taken very good care of myself as a younger guy. It's not until I got older and shit started to hurt and not work, as well, that I started to actually pay attention to what it was and what's working and what's not working and why. And then, seeking medical. How many times did you break something and just go, oh, like fingers, like look at all these fingers. Like I've busted all of these, every finger on this fucking hand. I've busted all of these fucking hand fingers. I don't know how many fucking times, and just snap, pop, wrap it in tape, boop, done. Same with elbows, dislocate shoulders. Don't die. We don't need a doctor for that. Just, pop, boop, boop, take care. Times where I should have sought medical attention and didn't, I'm paying for it. So it's on me. I can't say, oh, life's been rough, and I got nobody to blame. It's my own fault. Most of it. There are obviously some things, you just get older or whatever, but Most of the time, it's on me. I'd love to blame somebody else, but I can't. Damn, Dar, you got him trained very well. Good for you, girl. Listen here, Mr. Bees. You don't need to be fucking blowing smoke up her ass or making her ego any bigger than it already is. She knows how great she is. Don't you, baby? If it's not summer, it's winter. Well, James, you know what? In Ontario right now, it's actually not bad. We've been getting some really good, like today, again, shorts and t-shirt weather. It's still, we're in October, 19th? 18. I think it went to 20 today. 20's not bad. Brian has to take a bush plane home. You know what, man? If she had her way, she'd have me sitting if she could find a seat on the wing, she wouldn't even let me in the fucking plane. She'd make me sit out. I got my pinky cut off in a hammered state. Well, luckily for me, a lot of the shit that I did was in a sober state. But yeah, took some pretty big spills off of bikes and off of cars, in a car, in an impaired. Although when you're impaired, like when you're wasted and you're in a car accident, it actually works on your behalf. Because if you're sober and you're about to have an accident, as you're seeing it happen, the first thing you do is you grab the dash, you grab this, you know, your feet hit the floor and you tense up, and then you break every bone in your body. Everything shatters on the impact because you're holding yourself and bracing for the impact. When you are absolutely lit, fucked up, hammered, you're like a floppy doll. You might sprain your wrist, or you might accidentally smack yourself in the face because your arms are flailing, but you won't break nothing. You won't break nothing. I guarantee you. I've done both, right? I always came out better on a better, like physically surviving. I came out better when I was in an accident when I was hammered than I did when I was sober. No, don't get me wrong. That is not an endorsement for drunk driving. Do not do it. Do not do it. Yeah. What happened to fall and spring? They just fucking. There's no gray. Fall and spring are like gay areas. They're gray areas, right? Now it's black and white. It's summer, then winter here. There's no, like fucking fall here was 3 days. Leaves were green on the trees. Like all the leaves were green on the trees. 3 days later, all the leaves changed. 3 days later, they hit the ground. Dar couldn't believe it. It's like, holy fuck, what the hell happened? Harleys or chopper? I like them both. Actually, I'm not a Harley guy anymore. I used to be. I've owned several of them. To these days, I won't ride a Harley. This might hurt, okay? This might hurt your feelings, OC, but if it does, we're still friends, okay? Just remember, I respect you, you respect me. I'm digging the Japanese cruisers, man. The heavy cruisers, you know. I'm liking, you know, I like the Boulevard. The M109R or the RT. Love it. Best heavy cruising bike on the market in the world. My opinion. Just my humble opinion. Man, you can ride that thing for 7 days straight. Never hurt your back. Never hurt your ass. You're always comfortable. 1800cc engine. It goes like stink. It's got the power to go, but you can cruise. It's one of those fucking. So no Harley. Choppers are fun if you want to fuck around. Like if you're just doing like a bike rally or a quick tour, or you're jumping, you know, going from this place to that real short. You're not riding a fucking chopper. You're not riding a raked out bike any more than 100 fucking miles. Not if you want to have any nuts or spine left by the time you get there. Let me tell you that. Straw broom. That's what Johnny rides now. I was just so hammered watching John Wick thinking that can't be so bad. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you, Ross, but when that happened in the movie, I cringed. It was like he came over and went, oh, and took that finger. I was like, oh, damn, boy. You're sober now. Don't worry. Well, that makes two of us. I still don't like seatbelts. I'm terrified of entrapment and needing to be extricated. I'd rather be ejected. Okay, now this is an argument, Tyrannus, that I've had with Dar many a times. Okay, in the late '80s, I was in a real bad accident. I was in back then it was called a Toyota Corona. It predated the Corolla, and it rolled. I wasn't driving. I was a passenger. My cousin Johnny put it down the embankment. The car fucking rolled and I was ejected. Out the car I went. And I mean, I don't mean like I just went boop and fell out the fucking car. I went for a fucking ride. Now, luckily for me, it wasn't in a wooded area or nothing like that. And it was in an embankment, but I did go for about a 30-foot fucking sail. And that's where I landed. No broken bones, a dislocated shoulder, some bumps, some bruises, shit like that. I was okay. OPP, the Ontario Provincial Police, which would be like Ontario's version of like your state troopers. When they assessed the accident, they rolled the car, they put it back on its wheels. When they looked at it, the assessment came back that if I would have been seat belted in, I'd have been dead, because the whole passenger side of the car and partial driver side of the car, the roof was sitting, touching the seat on the passenger seat. That's where I would have been sitting. So I'd have been dead, crushed, dead. I was ejected. So I feel very much the same as you. On the other hand, doing the job that we do, there are times where you sit there and go, okay, yeah, the seatbelt saved that guy's life or that girl's life or whatever. So I have mixed feelings about it. In the big truck, do I think it's necessary you wear a seatbelt? No. That's my opinion. Do I think it's necessary you wear a seatbelt? Fuck no. No. In a car, it should, you know what? It should, I think it should be mandatory for anybody under the age of 16. After the age of 16, it's your discretion. As an adult, it should be your discretion. Tyrannus, nobody should have to tell you whether you have to wear a seatbelt or not, right? It's almost like in certain states, they got no helmet laws. They got helmet laws in some, you have to wear a helmet. In other states, you don't. Just because you don't have to wear it doesn't mean you don't. There's people that ride around in no helmet law states that still wear a helmet, right? So if you don't wear your seatbelt, if it's not mandatory you wear your seatbelt, people are still going to fucking wear them. Right? So let the people decide. Now, I know that's probably not going to be popular, but what the fuck? Harleys are pretty, but I like choppers. Harleys are overrated. They're poorly built now. They're not as well built as they used to be. And they're overpriced. And basically Harleys are what you wear, you know. Here, I'll put it this way, OC here. A Harley Davidson, you can tell a Harley guy. Why? A, he's riding a Harley, but he's riding a Harley jacket. He's got a bandana that says Harley. He's got a helmet, Harley. Boots, Harley. Everything's fucking Harley. The guy spent $1,100, $1,200, $1,500 to let everybody know that even if he's not with his Harley, he rides a Harley. When was the last time you saw somebody fucking decked out in Suzuki gear for riding a cruiser? I'm not talking about the street bikes where those guys are wearing the full leather and it'll say Yamaha or Suzuki or Honda, whatever on it. But for riding a fucking like a cruiser, you got your pot on and you got your fucking vest on, you got your pants on, and you're going for a ride. Your boots don't say Suzuki Boulevard. They don't say Suzuki coming up the side. My bandana, that's the difference. That's the difference. Last year, today in Montreal, we have snow, but not this year. Let's keep the snow away for a while. I chimed in at the right time. We're talking about motorcycles. Yeah, but you ride an Indian, so that doesn't count. I just lit the fucking fire under Buck. I just, there, the match was lit. There you go, Buck. He'll be back in a minute. Mr. Bees, I got a question. That lake in your new backyard, does that freeze solid? Dude, you know what? I don't know yet. That's a damn good question, Mr. Bees. I don't know. We'll find out as soon as it freezes. I suspect it would. I suspect it would because I know that in the town that my brother-in-law lives in, they have a bigger lake than we have, and theirs freezes. So I would suspect that ours does too. It may not freeze solid, depending on how deep it is. But you don't need a lake to freeze solid to go on it. Like all you need is 4 inches of solid ice, and you and I can walk around on it, and we're fine. You're not going to fall through that. That's nothing. To put a vehicle or something on it, you want about 8 to 10. I prefer a foot. Like I want 12 inches of fucking ice before I put a vehicle or something on it. But everybody talks different. She used to ride me for 7 days too, man. I miss her. Well, Hat, let me tell you, I'm going home for 6 days. Or no, I'm going home for almost 7 days. When I get home, I plan to be ridden. I'm going to be ridden hard and put away wet. Let me tell you that. I guarantee goddamn to you. Howdy, Buck. Yeah, it's good to see Buck around. We're going to see a whole lot more of Buck in the next couple of days, I suspect. Suzuki for the win. Yeah. I was like, let's try. Can you sing? No, I can't sing worth a shit. There, Tolga's taking care of that for us. Dar's laughing, Mr. B. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, you guys are on fire tonight. Time to go gator hunting. Y'all have a good night. All right, Johnny, we'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for hanging. Enjoy your gators. I mean, if you're fed, if you're fucked, you're fucked. I'd rather die on the roadside than crushed up, left, and bleed out. Exactly. You know what? I look at it in a way, Tyrannus. I want a fighting chance. If I have a better chance, if I have a fighting chance, if I'm ejected, I'll take the ejection and take my chances. At least give me a fighting fucking chance. It's like Henry VIII I am. What the fuck are you? Not me. Bike. No Harley gear. Oh, give me a break. If I handed you fucking 50 grand right now, you'd be down at the dealership too far buying those fucking $800 fucking Harley fucking half cuts boots. You'd probably have the fucking jacket, right? Come on. You know it. I know it. I'm honestly listening in the background now. Kind of liked it. Good news. Sick bastard myself and 4 more will be arriving at Forgotten Angels by noon tomorrow to lend a hand with the cleanup. Now, Buck, tell me honestly, because Mr. Bees was talking earlier that we may be requiring they may be requiring another fundraiser or something, that they apparently took some more damage, or they got beat up pretty bad. Now, I was under the impression that they took some damage, but they didn't get the living shit beat out of them. So how bad is it? Or you'll have to wait till tomorrow to let us really know? Because like I said earlier, Buck, all David has to do is ask, right? and maybe relay that to him for me if you don't mind, because you're going to see him. All he's got to do is ask. If he picks up the phone and says, hey, Brian, is there any way you can, the answer is yes. He doesn't have to finish the sentence. So if there's anything that we can do, the answer is yes. I drove motorcycle speedway as a sport for 10 years and then switched to weightlifting. Wow, that's a jump. We went from riding bikes to fucking weightlifting. Oli style, and now I'm so heavy my bike can't keep the front wheel in the dirt. It's actually a pain. You've like how often do you actually hear somebody say this? But you've actually outmuscled your bike, Ross. Very rarely in life do you hear about somebody that has outmuscled their own bike. Good on you, man. Warren Jones, hi, dude. Well, hi, dude. What the hell's going on? Gotta go, Bri. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Dar. All right, Dodie, you be good, honey. Not likely. Yeah. I'm just jaded. I've seen my share of fatal crashes, OTR. Well, that's the thing. Tyrannus, we have. I think anybody that's been doing this for more than 5 minutes, you know, we've seen, you know, we've gone past those sites where the white blankets are on the ground, you know, and you've seen it with your own eyes. Or you've seen, you know, they've cleaned everything up, but the cars or the vehicles are still there and you see the damage. And you know, by looking at the damage, nobody walked away from that unless they were ejected or something like that. So it's one of those, this is one of the downfalls of doing our job. We see that in life, right? We see that kind of shit that goes on. It's sometimes it's shit you just can't unsee, right? You can't unsee it. I wish I could. There's some things in life I wish I could unsee, but been there, done that. Fuck Harley corporate. Well, exactly. Even if I rode a Harley, I wouldn't buy a new one because I'm not giving my money to Harley Davidson. I would buy yours off of you, right? Because I'm not giving my money to fucking Harley. I'm buying your Harley and you're getting the money. I wouldn't buy a new fucking Harley. I'd let somebody else buy one that's bought it like last year or 2 years ago. Let them fucking eat the depreciation on it, and then I'll buy it, and Harley doesn't get my money. I'm not giving my money to fucking Harley Davidson. You can suck my dick on that. I'll update once on site. Okay. Well, we will stand by for that, okay? I wasn't pro at all, but before speedway and weightlifting, I was actually a dancer. Ross, I think we're walking down a path here, okay? I'm almost afraid to ask what you did before you were a dancer. Anybody want to know what Ross did before he was a dancer? Okay. He raced motorcycles, then became a weightlifter, or became went into weightlifting. But before that, he was a dancer. Anybody? I don't know about any of you, but fuck, I gotta know. Pick me, I know. Fire away. What did he do? What did he do before he was a weightlifter or before he was a dancer? I'm going, damn, do I want to know? Yeah, I do. Actually, I'm fucking curious. If you tell me that you were working a street corner at the fucking, at 46th and 7th in New York City, that wouldn't surprise me. Let me guess, you're a fucking astronaut. Okay. Dancer, gymnast, badminton, speedway, CrossFit, weightlifting. Was that all? That it? Oh, fuck. I thought it was something fucking good. I'm just kidding, brother. Dancer, gymnast, badminton, speedway, CrossFit, weightlifting. So I guess we can literally say, okay, so Ross is Ross is probably in pretty good shape. I won't say anything about the little workout that I do, every single day. That's nothing. I'm small time compared to Ross. I wasn't a dancer before jumping into the finance, and I still can't dance. Oh, me neither, dude. CrossFit is cool. I like watching the girls that are doing CrossFit. I mean, I think CrossFit's a very good activity for your heart, and it keeps you healthy. The object to your right is going up your ass. How bad is the damage? That's going to hurt, man. That's a Rand McNally Overdrive Pro 8. That ain't going to tickle going in. Might tickle coming out, but it ain't going to tickle going in. I'm fat, but I know shit. I love your fucking honesty. Hey, I'm fat, but I know shit. I was fat. Now, that's fucking awesome though, Ross. I'm whittling down. I seem to be kind of stagnant at the moment. I'm down to about 215. I need to get down to closer to 200. But I started up at about 265. Be nice to my be nice, get my Insta. Oh yeah, okay. I've been to a gym twice, once to join and once to cancel the direct debit 12 months later. Done that. I watch men working out on TikTok all the time, and women. There you go. See? There we go. Dar, sweetie, that's called porn. That's fucking awesome. Mr. Beast, that is fucking awesome. Oh, hold on. Time to break out the leaded. Tolga's laughing. Polly living. Long time no see. CrossFit's actually what got me into my health journey. It was their paleo diet concept that helped ignite me. Well, I didn't need that kind of motivation. I was fat, uncomfortable, not happy. I had aches and pains because of the weight, and I just discovered that doing a little physical activity every single day, certain types of activities to do for certain types of things, was enough to drop weight and make me more comfortable, make me more happy. Also prolongs my having to go for surgeries. So the longer I can put off the surgeries, the better off I am. Long time no see, though. It's great to see you. And thanks I know that you watch our videos and you watch our shorts and shit like that, because I see you commenting. So thanks for hanging in with us there. Dar's laughing. OC, oh damn, I remember the old Jane Fonda workout videos. Oh, OC, remember the 20-minute workout? I don't know, were those in the US too, or were those in Canada, only in Canada? There was the 20-minute workout, and it was usually 3 girls in spandex or real tight spandex, whatever. And for 20 minutes, they did exercises to music. And every teenage boy between the age of fucking 11 and 17 ran home from school because it came on at 3:30. It was on from 3:30 till fucking 4 o'clock every single day. And they beelined it home every single day from 3:30 till 4. In my off time, I film breastfeeding instructional videos with fruit. You do. You do, eh? I'm sure you do, man. I'm sure you do. What exactly is paleo diet? I'm going to be honest, OC. I'm amazed I can even say the word fucking paleo. What is a paleo diet? I don't know. Paulie, Chelsea, what is a paleo diet? I think you're the one that said it. Yep, you did. Paleo diet. Come on, girl. The spotlight's on you. What is a paleo diet? I don't have a clue. I probably know what it is, but I just don't know that's what it is. Ross, nuts and meat. Well, every man's got that. That's how it's pronounced. I thought it was paleo or something. No, it's paleo. I think it's paleo. Paleo. Who knows though? Who knows? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Nuts and meat. You being facetious. How the fuck could I know? I don't even know what it is. I'm waiting for Chelsea. I'm waiting for Paulie Living to spit it out. Paleo is how I lost a ton of weight. Look it up, guys. No peanuts or cashews. They're not actually nuts. Sterling says, greetings from Uganda. Okay, Sterling. So, there we go. We were waiting on that one. Son of a bitch. Who's our fucking Google? Who's our resident Google freak? Okay, so seeds, meats, nuts, caveman diet. Is that what what paleo is? I guess paleo. Okay, let's think about it. Paleo. The paleo generation would have been like the cavemen. Hey, not bad, eh? Not bad. Look at that. The old brain still fucking works. I don't know. The hard drive up here is pretty full right now. So something must have fallen out to make room for something else. I don't have a clue. Caveman diet. Probably, Mr. Bees. You're right. Somebody Google that, though. Because now I'm seriously wondering, like, what the hell is a paleo diet? Or what is entailed to it? Is it strictly like, okay, seeds, meats, nut, shit like that? I don't know. Don't have a clue. Shit, I was missing the I-81 a long time. What, you drove past it? Or you've been on it for a long time? I'm going to be on it all day tomorrow. I'm taking the 81 all the way down to the 66 and then grabbing the 66 and going 30 miles east, and then I'll be delivering in Virginia. So if you want to hang out down there, Humberto, I'll buy you dinner. Seeds, meats, nuts, caveman. Okay, Ross. That's what it is. Brian Spear. Hey, Bri. Oh, hey, Bri. How are you, man? I'm sitting in a KBD truck, in a KBD yard, doing a KBD 36-hour reset. How the hell you keeping, boy? Everything all right? Caveman diet. Okay, let's just. I'm a steak and 3 frozen veg guy or a pie. OC, I don't eat vegetables. Okay. Let me reiterate. I don't eat corn. I eat corn, which is absolutely useless. There's no real nutritional value to corn. I eat carrots and I'll eat potatoes. Other than that, I don't eat vegetables. So, meat, I eat, beef, chicken, pork. That's about it. Darlene hates it. My wife hates the fact that I eat basically like we were just talking, like caveman. Okay. I do not have a big palate. There's not a lot. I don't eat seafood. I don't eat fish. I'll eat, I don't mind eggs, like fried eggs, boiled eggs, whatever like that. But there's no seafood, no nothing like that. I am just a simple meat and potatoes guy, and that's just the way I am. I don't eat a lot of nuts. Um, I don't know what else. Just fuck all. Fuck all. Anything raw like veggies and non-processed. Nope. Nope. You know what? You give me a steak. Give me a steak, or a good pork chop, or really good good Italian hot. It's a spicy Italian sausages. Happy dude. Happy dude. Fried egg, couple of fried eggs. Happy dude. I am good with that. Meat, veggies, fruit, nuts, seeds, and eggs. That's the paleo diet. Paleo diet foods. Leafy vegetables, nope. Fresh fruit, nope. Seafood, grass-fed meat, nope. Root vegetables, fuck no. Such as sweet potatoes, hell no. Free-range poultry, all right. And eggs. Nuts and seeds, I have no fucking teeth. You want me to eat nuts and seeds? What am I going to do? Plug them up my butt? No. Plus unsalted butters made. Unsalted butter? What are you, a communist? No. Okay, so everything in that, with the exception of two things, is no. So we're not eating paleo. We're not eating paleo. Healthy oils such as olive oil, avocado, flaxseed oil, coconut oil, macadamia oil, and walnut oil. What are we having, an orgy? Hey, Sterling's got a Woody hearing all this oiling going on. I guarantee you, Sterling's got Red Lady on the fucking, got Red Lady wrapping the mattress in saran wrap right now as we speak so he can grab the oil. Guess it would work kind of hard to kill your food with a rock and a stick, so you starve, so you can see how it works. Okay, if paleo is caveman diet, I would ask the ex-mother-in-law. She's a wee bit Neanderthal. Be careful. Be careful. Good to see you, Brian. Paleo diet is pink meat between the thighs. Oh, well, no, that's lesbian food. That's the lesbian diet. I'm a lesbian. I'll be Salty Badger. I'll be first one to tell you I'm a lesbian. Okay, I am. I'm matter of fact, I'm a card carrying lesbian. All right, I paid my dues. My membership's fully paid. So no, that's the lesbian diet. I'm sorry to tell you. I just entered to I-81 PA. You buy the dinner. I'm in PA going to Canada. Well, I'll be leaving here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I got to throw a jag of fuel on before I go, and then I am out of here. So I'm going to be southbound on 81 at some point tomorrow morning. Actually, all day, like I said, all day. Right? All day. Yeah, delivering in Port Resning, New Jersey tonight. Have fun with that. No. I don't mind Jersey. A lot of guys, well, you know, KVD, we do a lot of fucking New Jersey. Our van division does. I don't mind it. A lot of guys don't like it. A lot of young guys don't like it. A lot of the older guys don't seem to mind it, but a lot of the young guys don't like Jersey. They don't like Jersey, New York, Baltimore, like the whole East Coast. You know, for some reason they just don't seem to like it. I don't know what it is. It's I don't know. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of, you know, keeping your head on a swivel. I don't know. I don't seem to mind. I don't mind it. Seems like, Brian, you don't seem to mind it, you know, but you're an older guy as well. So I just know that the younger guys, they try to stay off the East Coast as much as they possibly can. Yeah. Broccoli goes straight to the arms. You think so? I don't eat broccoli. I got arms. He eats carrots, corn, potatoes, and some salad. Okay, so here's my wife keeping me honest, right? Broccoli goes right to the arms. Well, here, my arms are doing all right. I don't eat broccoli. My arms are doing okay. Now, sorry, Ross, they may not be Olympic fitness level like you're at, but I'm doing okay. It's why I don't enjoy making dinner. It's boring. Well, and that's what I said, right? Dar has a huge palate. Dar eats a lot of everything. She likes seafood. She likes vegetables and everything like that. Dar loves that. Dar is very easy to cook for. When I'm cooking, I can almost make anything for her and she'll eat it and she enjoys it. Me, no. I'm tough to cook for. And she hates it. So basically, when I'm home, I do the cooking because I know what I like and I know I can make her anything. Curtis is I'm about to move to the Ukraine so I can enjoy my tax dollars plus another $68 million. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Curtis. I'm going to move to the Ukraine so I can enjoy my own tax dollars. Yeah, I'm going to get the benefit. I'll probably do really well, right? I'm going to go to the Ukraine and I'm going to start a small trucking company, get some of this Canadian and U.S. government grant money that's been going over there. Man, I'll be a goddamn billionaire, right? I'll come back and I'll be the next Elon Musk. Come on. I could have a huge plate of potatoes 3 or 4 different ways. Potatoes, OC. Boil them, mash them, fry them, grate them, barbecue them. Potatoes, there's nothing you could do to a potato that I probably wouldn't eat, right? Keto, which I'm doing, meat and veggies with cheese, basically. Keto is actually, now again, I've never done the keto diet, but I've watched Dar, and if I was gonna do one of those, keto would probably be the one that I would do. Right, keto would probably be the one that I would do because I would do what like Snorlord and what Shannon are doing and do the carnivore, right? Just go straight because I'm already 3/4 the way there, right? The only thing I do is I throw in the occasional salad and some corn and potato, but I'm already pretty much carnivore anyway. So why would I change that up? Unsalted butter, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, Ross. You got to be a communist to not eat butter. Salted butter, you know? And I was going to say no margarine, but we have margarine in our house. But fun fact, that shit that they call margarine, that I can't believe it's not butter, if you broke that down, like biochemically, that margarine and most other margarines are 1 molecule away from being plastic. If you altered 1 molecule, I don't know what that molecule is, but I learned this from that something science guy or whatever the fuck it was. There's a molecule. If you change 1 molecule, you can make margarine will be plastic. That's what you're putting on your fucking bagel. If you're putting margarine on your bagel, 1 molecule away from eating plastic. I just ate pasta with ground meat today. I'm as full as hell. Oh, dude, see that I would eat all day long, right? I love good pasta. I'd miss that. If I was going to do the carnivore diet, I'd miss the pasta. I really would. I love good pasta, rigatoni, tortellini, like spaghetti, lasagna. Oh, fuck. I love like good meaty lasagna with heavy on the cheese. Love it. Like I don't like a saucy lasagna. I like a thick, meaty lasagna. I'm gonna stop now because that's Curtis is gonna go running away with this. I'm kind of on the keto since months. Everybody losing the weight, but just I'm gaining more. I think we're gonna meet with you folks at the somewhere in the middle. Well, I tell you what, all the weight that I'm losing, I'll send it to you. That's up to you about your membership. That's up to Dar about your membership dues. Well, hey, she's a woman, and I love women, right? So hey, I'm a lesbian. Hey. 8 a.m. I'll be in Montreal at 3 a.m. Well, then you won't even be on the 81 when I'm on it. You'll be done. You'll be shut down. Okie 89 says Trump 24. All right, man. Trump 24. Like I said, you better fucking hope it's Trump 24. Well, it's feeding time at the bees. My little Lucy Lou is 5 months old today. She's getting big. Man, it's already that long, eh? It's already that long. I didn't think it was that long. Huh. You need broccoli for bigger arms and smoother beard, brother. No, the beard, look at that. You kidding me? Look at that, baby. Ross, go back about into my videos, my live 6 months ago, and look at the beard I had. The fucking great big. We shaved it off. We shaved it off for charity. Should have been here for that, Ross. That was awesome. We raised 12 grand, just over 12 grand for the Forgotten Angels. Comrade Honker, love that name, dude. That is a $1 million handle right there. Comrade Honker. Hello from Ireland. I am a Canadian. Oh, really? Ontarian. Missing my Alliston potatoes. Potatoes here are lacking. All right on. Well, I happen to know where Alliston, Ontario is. I was pretty much there 2 weeks ago. My mother and father-in-law live in Everett. So it's like the next town over from Alliston. But anyway, I know where Alliston is. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Question. What the hell are you doing in Ireland? And don't tell me you married the big-titted fucking redhead, okay? Do not even try to fucking pull that. What are you doing in Ireland there, Comrade Honker? Canadian in Ireland. I've seen Stranger Things. Broccoli is pretty tasty with yogurt as well. Oh, fuck. Tolga, are you drinking? Are you drinking, Tolga? How's that sauerkraut, Brian? Yeah, exactly, Mr. Bees. We know how well that went over, eh? Dar fried up that sauerkraut. I wouldn't even come in the house. Rastoberries. America is danger. I think there's a lot of other places on the planet that are probably a lot more dangerous than America right now. If you change one chromosome, you get a veggie. Not me, buddy. Jason Hoyf, what is that? Hofel? Not true. What's not true? If you change one chromosome, you get a veggie? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, babes, I'm heading to my brother's. Message me later so we can call and say goodnight. All right, baby. We'll talk to you in a bit. I'm going to probably wrap this up shortly. How much of my drink have I got left? Oh, this fucker's still full. Hold on. What time is it? It's only 7. It's only 10 after 7. I'm used to having to shut it down because I have to. Usually I start work at 1:30 in the morning, but I'm not doing that this week. Well, I'm going to be doing ingots probably on Wednesday. I'm taking this run down to Virginia, so I'll be back up Monday night, maybe Tuesday morning. So, but the thing is, I don't have to get up early tomorrow morning. So I don't have to get up till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you change one chromosome, you get a veggie. Not true. Dar saying goodnight to Dar. I'll be in Calgary in like 10 days. I won't be there, but give Dar a call. We don't live in Calgary, right? We don't live in Calgary. But she can come. She'll probably come down and meet you somewhere. Listen to me talking for her. Chemically, butter and margarine are the same. Okay. I'm just going by, I'm not a scientist and I have no way to check what I'm just telling you what I heard, right? I was on this channel. The scientist guy was sitting there and he had both the streams and he was showing the shit of this type of plastic. And then it was margarine. The margarine was, I can't believe it's not butter. It was that brand of margarine. And he broke it all down. And for what my limited experience is, basically he's saying, it is one molecule away from plastic. If you change one molecule in the margarine, you've got plastic. What do I know? I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Basically, eh? Okay. I'm just done. I've just done a little research about the American pie, especially after the Civil War time scale. As I see, America has never been this much divided politically. Here's what America has done, and it's happened in Canada too. They are not only political, that what they have done is they are politically divided, okay? But they are politically divided, and they've divided. They've got the parties, and they're divided. And they've made, the people are now divided as well, and that's a shame. Because I'll go back to when I was a young boy, okay? My parents would be liberals, okay? So on at election time, you look at down my street, there'd be on my front lawn, there'd be liberal, NDP, progressive conservative, PC, NDP, liberal, all the way down the fucking line, right? Everybody would have who they're voting for, but that didn't define who they were as people, right? But just because, you know, you're voting as a liberal, or let's just say in the US, let's say you're voting as a Democrat and you support the Democrats, it doesn't mean that your next door neighbor who's a Republican is now a bad person, or he's an asshole, or, you know, the American people have allowed the politicians to divide them as a people, as a neighbor, as human beings. You're not again, let's go back to this. You're not defined by your political party. That doesn't define who you are. I believe, you know, I like Trump, I'm going to vote for Trump. Okay. If you're a Democrat and you want to vote for Kamala Harris, and you want to say I'm a Democrat and I'm voting for Harris, good for you. Hey, you want to go down to the fucking, you know, you will get down to the, whatever, you take your neighbor and you go fucking down to the end of the corner, grab a couple beers, and you stand out in the sidewalk, whatever, you know. You don't stop being people because the guy next to you or the guy on this side of you is not exact same political party that you are. And that's what they've allowed to happen. Or not, sorry, that's not what they've allowed to happen. That's what we've allowed to have happen, right? It's happening. It's happened in Canada as well, right? And now we've got prejudices. We've taken our dislike of one political party to another, and we've turned it into a prejudice, just like blacks or whites or whatever like that. It's gone from, oh, well, you know, saying the word Republican is like saying the N-word, right? If you're a Democrat, you said the R word. It's like, come on, people. Are you really defined as a fucking as a Republican? Does that really define who you are? Does it make you not friendly? Does it make you not want to be your neighbor? Does it not make you not want to make you a bad person? No, it just tells the people, you know, it just tells the world or tells the country who your political affiliation is. Back also, and if you go even farther back than that, say to my grandparents, nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about it. Back in the 40s and the 50s, nobody talked about who they were voting for. You didn't know that your neighbor was a Republican. You didn't know your neighbor was a Democrat. You didn't know. Nobody talked about it. It was kept close to the vest. And when it came vote time, you'd go in, you'd cast your ballot, you'd cast your vote, and you'd leave. You didn't come out going, woo, let's go Democrat. That's not how it worked, right? That kind of shit didn't start until fucking the 70s and 80s, right? Everybody blew it up on how this is how we're going to vote. And this is how we should be proud. Do you really need to be a proud Republican? Do you really need to be a proud Democrat? Who fucking cares? Go cast your vote and shut the fuck up. Nobody, like, who cares? You don't have to like the party or the people running the fucking party or running the government. You don't have to like that. That you can say, and you can scream at the top, stand on the top of the mountain and scream as loud as you want. That you can do. But just because your next door neighbor is a Republican doesn't mean that he's a fucking asshole or he's a fucking baby killer or he's a fucking idiot or it's just, you know, you can't judge the man by the political party that he believes in. Can't do it. Sorry. Anyway, you look like you say the N-word. Abby, not likely. Not likely. Let's go Leafs. Leafs. The make-believes. The Toronto make-believes. Mixed race, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Abby says the N-word, especially while singing. India versus Pakistan. What's your thoughts on this? I don't care. Rolling Stone, I don't give a shit. I'll be honest with you. I could care fucking less. I don't care about what's going on in the Ukraine. I don't care about what's going on in fucking Gaza. I don't care about what's going on in fucking Israel. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in Pakistan or India, or if they're still beating each other up. You know why? And I say this with all truth. You know why? I don't give a fuck about any of that. Because in my country here, we have veterans that are homeless and that are starving. Military veterans that don't have medical care. We've got homeless people that are fucking dying in our fucking streets. And yet we have the ability to fix it and to help them. And our government's not doing anything about it. We've got enough problems in our country. And yet we're shipping over. We have sent so many billions of dollars over to the Ukraine that if we kept that money in-house and designated that to the veteran problem, every veteran would be clothed, fed, housed, and would be back in school getting re-educated and learning a new trade. But yet all that money went over to the Ukraine or to some other fucking country. So when my government and our country straightens out all of our in-house problems, if there's any money left over, fine, ship it over to the Ukraine or ship it to India or fucking whatever. Well, India doesn't need our fucking money. They got more money than we do. But that's why I don't give a fuck. I could care fucking less. It's unfortunate. And don't be wrong, it's unfortunate. There are people dying in other countries, but there are people dying in my country, and they need to be fed and taken care of and given medical and be respected. And they need that before anybody else gets it. So asking me, do I give a fuck about, India or Pakistan? No. And I have friends. Kamal is here. He's in Pakistan. Friend of mine. I wish him no ill harm. But you know what? I say feed my own countrymen and take care of our business before we start shipping fucking money out to other countries. Hold on here. I got a bug. What country am I? I'm from Canada. I'm Canadian. But that's the problem everywhere. What you're crying about. I'm not crying about it. I was just making a statement. There was no crying about it. More like Pakistan needs your money, which you guys gave them for quite some time. Well, when you say you guys, it's not like I reached into my pocket and went, here. Think about that when you say that, right? It's the government. It's the governing body that holds the purse strings. I didn't reach into my pocket and give the Ukraine fucking $900 million. Americans, you guys are fucking even worse than Canadians because I think our tab is 900 million. What are you at? 2.2 billion? Something stupid like that? You could have fed every homeless fucker in America, right? For what your government gave to fucking the Ukraine. Don't feed any Americans. Don't take care of your military vets. Don't wipe out your fucking drug problems. $2.2 billion? Right. Ukraine's got it. For what? Oh, I don't know. Pakistan exports terror. Whatever. Absolutely. The UN agenda doesn't give a fuck about anyone. Why do you think Russia did what it did? Right? No one's going to stand up. Scroll back, otherwise I look like a douchebag. Scroll back, otherwise you look like a douchebag. What do you want me to scroll back? How far back am I scrolling back? Scroll back, you didn't get it? Holy fuck, I must have really missed it. Jesus Christ. Ross. Mixed race, I guess. Is that what I missed? Take one away. Take one away, you're a retard. Put one on, and you're a potato. Okay, is that what I missed? Otherwise, you look like a douchebag. Okay, guys, that wasn't me. That was Ross. He's the douchebag. How many months clean are you? Terry, how many months clean am I? I'm not months clean at all. I've been clean and sober since March 21st of 1993. So if you're a little shy on math, that's 31 years. I've been clean and sober. Although sometimes I wonder how I do it. I really do. No one gives a shit about two shithole countries. Well, not that I don't give a shit about the country. I really, you know what? When Canada gets taken care of and we're taking care of our own, then I'll help. I'll help that. Way over 200 billion. Yeah, it could be, right? Walker C86. It all started with Obama giving Iran a shit to what was it, $750 million bucks? Yeah, it hasn't stopped since. To launder it back is it all in their pockets? Well, there are thoughts on the reason that a lot of that money went over, because of the way it comes back. You're right, but let's face it, it's not coming back. There's other uses for it. It's not the amount of money that Canada and the U.S. has sent to the Ukraine. We'll use the Ukraine alone. That money should have easily put that country over the top. That amount of money would have easily wiped out the GDP, or been more than the GDP of just about fucking 60% of the rest of the countries on the fucking planet. Right? And yet they're begging for more money. Come on now. Come on now. In other words, the Virgin Mary came again. 200 million. Yeah, pretty much, eh? Pretty goddamn much. Yeah, I love opinions on how I'm treated as an American military veteran. Well, you know what, Buck? Thank you for your service. You know, I've said that to you before. But you guys, you know, it's just not right. I'm not a vet. That's one of the few things in my life that I ever regret. I never ever joined the service and did service for my country. I never did, and I regret that. I wish that I had. But looking at the way the veterans are treated now, especially any of them that have come back with PTSD, anything that they require help with once they get home, and they're basically told this. No, sorry. By the way, the world's total debt is a bit more than 350 trillion US dollars. Who the fuck we owe, though? Mars? No, you owe me, Tolga. Send your checks to Wheelburner Express, right? And I'll give you the address and everything, and just send your checks to me. I'll make sure that your money goes to the proper area. Okay, everybody will get it. Everybody will get theirs. Russia was clear about non-encroachment. The UN is using Ukraine as a way to null and void that agreement. It could be. It really could be. It makes sense. Again, you know what? I don't follow, because I don't want to get wrapped up. I don't want to get. It's one thing to know there's what's going on, and of course I know what goes on and follows that. But all of the intricate details, I really am not interested in knowing, because it'll just anger me. It'll anger the shit out of me, and it'll piss me off, because our money is going over there to fuck with that. It really is. And Russia's sitting there laughing at us. Am I in New York? No, Umberto, I'm in Rockville. I'm in the yard. I'm in the yard. Jim H. I love big women. Woo! Jim H. Capital letters too, eh? I love big women. Well, guess what, buddy? You're not alone. Hey, don't hang me out. I'm not hanging you out. I'm not hanging you out. I'm just saying. Fucker, I wouldn't hang you out. Don't worry about it. I meant you at not. I know what you meant. I actually corrected it as I was saying it, right? The Ukraine is the money laundering paradise of the world. Exactly. Why regret participating in wars to get other people rich? It's not so much that I regret not participating in the wars. I just regret that I didn't do service to my country, right? I didn't do service. I think that's part of it's a good part of building character. It's a good part of being a good citizen, is do service to your country. I didn't. I did. I believe me. If you know what I lived, and if you go back about 4 lives, because I did that Sterling Wheel live, and did my life story, go watch that. I did my country a disservice a lot of the time. Trust me, I really did. I think it's sad that Americans care more about illegal immigrants than our vets. I think if you actually fight in a war, they should be given a free house and a livable income. Conquer the left. Damn it, boy. I love what you just said. I absolutely fucking love what you just said. It's the same going on in Canada. Okay? They are literally marching the immigrants in the fucking door as fast as they can get them here, and handing them fucking checks and money just to get their votes. And they're doing the exact same thing in the US. But yet our veterans are homeless and starving and no medical and da-da-da-da-da. If you served in our fucking military, okay, if you served in our military, Canada or the US, and you were overseas and you were in any, in doing service to your country, when your service is done, you should be, first of all, you should be hailed a hero. You should be thanked endlessly. Yeah, you should be given a fucking income for life and a house to live in, paid for. And that's just a start. That's just a fucking start. No, they owe me. And no, I don't accept rubber checks. No, they owe me first. I'll pay you off. How much has went to illegals? What a fucking joke. We're doomed, set up for failure. 86, you're right. But how do you hold them accountable? That's the question, dude. How do you hold the ones that are fucking throwing that money around, and how do you hold them accountable? How do you stop Congress from throwing fucking another 20 billion? Guys like you and me can't call up your congressman and go, okay, I need you to put an end to this, stop this. Okay, yeah, Monday? Okay, thanks. Click. It doesn't work like that. How do you stop that? I don't know. I'm asking you. How do you fucking stop that? There's bigger planners in the world than my fucking brain. Conquer housing sector is shady already, but they can definitely fix the monthly wage. The issue is official agreements between the volunteers and the system. Yeah, if you're being volunteered into the system. Free housing and income. I have more chance of falling pregnant than getting even a coupon from my veteran Social Security. Yeah, you've got a better chance of getting hit by lightning on a clear blue sky day than having that get fixed. The exact same thing here in Canada. The people that have been here for generations are getting screwed. Paul, I absolutely agree. Right? Absolutely agree. Why is it, Paul, that I'm a Canadian? I'm in my mid-50s. I've worked all my life, always had a job. Well, for the most part of it, right? Paid my tax, done my shit, blah, 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 blah. I've had to work so fucking hard for what we've got. and yet they're walking in and it's getting handed to them, right? Why is this okay? Why is this okay? Why am I footing the bill? And that's me. It's guys and people at my generation that are footing the bill for them coming in, for this going on and this happening. For all of this going on, it's us footing the bill for it. So that's one more piece of weight they're putting on my shoulder or your shoulder, Paul, to fucking carry that torch, or to carry that load for the next generation, not the next generation, but for the generation that are coming in. I'm trying to be politically correct about this, but why bother? For the immigrants that are fucking coming in here that are getting a free fucking ride. Okay, and that's just the way it is. The immigrants that are fucking flying in here, swimming in here, trucking in here, boating in here, coming by fucking pigeon, hot air balloon, however the fuck they're getting in here, they're all coming in here, and we're paying the note on it. God, that sucks. I am a veteran of the war on drugs. I fought on the side of the drugs. That's actually pretty funny. Oh, I'm a veteran of the war on drugs too, and well, I lost that fucking war. Let me tell you. We the people. There is no we the people. 86, Walker, there is no we the people. That's defunct. Vote Harris. Hey, man, vote whoever tickles your pink. Really. If you can live with those policies, if you can live with the Democratic policies, vote Democrat. If you can live with the fucking Republican policies, vote Republican. But you don't need to, just because you're voting Democrat doesn't mean you need to pull out your fucking sidearm and shoot the guy that's next to you as a Republican because he's a Republican. There's a great organization that just started up this year. They built tiny homes and private community for vets only. They're on a great path. Conqueror, do you have a link? Dude, do you have a link? If you've got a link for that, email it to me at wheelburnerexpress@gmail.com. If you can find a link for that, or whatever that organization, I'd very much be interested to know what that is. Me and my family are in Asheville surviving. We were denied the 750 for God knows what reason. We've lived here all our lives. If anyone came to help out, if anyone can help us out, we'd appreciate it. All right, there's a Cash App in there as well. Anybody that wants to throw a couple bucks at Alex and his family, I got no problem throwing that up there and saying go for it. Oi, oi, there's Tyke. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. When you realize there is no money, only debt, a credit card paid by our energy, work, sweat, and equality. You know what? I hate it when you're right, Robert. Fucking sometimes it just irks me when you're right. There was a volunteer group that was doing the same for homeless people, but they've faced tons of official obstacles. That's the fucking thing that happens, right? People will actually do something good. An organization will be put together and they'll do something like this. They'll build tiny homes, or they'll for the veterans, and then what'll happen? Roadblocks, political red tape. Oh, well, you can't do this because of this. You can't. Fuck off. Get out of the fucking way and let these people do their work. Let these people do the good job they're doing. Politicians get involved. They don't like it because it wasn't their idea and they can't take credit for it. So they're going to shut it down. Wait fucking a couple of years and go, oh, well, why don't we shut these tiny homes and they'll start it. And then, of course, they'll look good doing it. Good to see Robert as usual. Thankfully, this one's for vets. Aren't getting pushback. They actually made the news a few times. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Helena Joyce, can I join, please? Say whatever you like, Helena. Anything you want. Boy, that's awesome, man. The other groups literally suppressed by the officials, which I couldn't even get the logical reason. I don't get that. Like Biscuit guy ate too much acid and became an Orthodox priest. Oh, man, I didn't go that far. Carfax. Okay, you want a Carfax for what? You want my Carfax? I'm broken down. I got way too many miles on me. I'm broken down and the engine's tired. I'm telling you right now. I like that, Robert. Camel Harris, good job. I'll have to look it up again. I seen it on the news a few weeks ago. Definitely check. Definitely let me know what that is, man. Ross, good night, y'all. All right, Ross, we'll let you off the hook. Have a good night, my man. So I applied on was denied. You applied for what? So I applied, it was denied. So I applied, then lied. Okay. It's called Veterans Grove. Okay, hold on. As everybody knows, I have my magical handy dandy book here, and this is what I write in it. Shit like this. Veterans Grove. We are always, this channel is always looking for worthy causes to either give shout outs or send money to or anything like that. So something like that, we'll check it out. Conquistador, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Brisky Jam. There's a pretty good handle right there. Brisky Jam. The government spits in the face of our vets without a care. It truly saddens me. My father was an E9 paratrooper, former drill sergeant, and deployed twice. I seen the PTSD. I'll never join the army. You know what, man? That's sad to hear. Not that you would never join the army, but you know, when like again, it breaks my heart. Not because I never served, but it breaks my heart when I see the veterans and we work with certain veterans and we deal with other that are just screaming for help, that deserve the help, that need the help, and they don't get it. They are basically told to go fuck themselves, like they didn't do enough, and yet the gangplank on the boat isn't even on the fucking pier yet, and they're marching off. The immigrants are marching off, and there's a check for you. There's a check for you. Oh, there's two for you. Oh, hold on. There's another one for you. God, that just irks me. It's 0130. It's 0136. So it's 1:30 in the mornings. And yeah, I need sleep. I got swimming in the morning. Swimming. Now we've added swimming to his list of fucking things that he did. Jesus Christ. Ross, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Helena, what on God's green earth are you talking? Then you got told to qualify. I don't know the clue. On all these schemes, programs, and publicly opportunities, these groups and charitable orgs don't look for a reason to approve you. They just want the kudos and not give approvals. I've because of the last charity drive that we did with Forgotten Angels, it has opened our eyes to a lot of things when it comes to charities. Forgotten Angels was one of those charities that we, when we put the list of charities out, excuse me, Because we let you guys vote on it, we put the list of charities out. Forgotten Angels won by a landslide, but we also learned that out of all of the charities, with the exception of the Forgotten Angels, all of the charities had a board of directors that were all collecting paychecks. There was like all the people that worked at the charity, they all worked at the charity. So basically, for every dollar that was sent to that charity, 70 cents of that dollar was paying CEOs, everything else, and only 30 cents of that money was going to the actual the cause of the charity. So we actually learned that with Forgotten Angels, the founders, David and Cindy, don't draw a salary. All of the people that work at Forgotten Angels are 100% volunteers. They all volunteer. There's no paid people. That is a charity. That is the definition of a true charity. And that is now what we look for. So when we're looking for charities for next year's drive and for other things that we do, that is the bar that has now been set. You know, is there a CEO or is there a board of directors that are with 5 people that are all collecting? Like when I found out that, I think it was Tyke Trucking that picked it off, or was showing, like, what was it, Tyke or something, like the United Way or something like that. The board of directors, like the CEO or the board of directors, the guy was making like $200-something thousand a year. Like, really? And then there was a whole board of directors. It was ridiculous. It was really bad. Even though I'm on a diet, I just ate half a pizza. That goes completely against my diet. Well, next time, give it to me and I'll eat it for you. I'll even tell you if it was good or not. That's bait, and yeah, well, nice try. Still doesn't make sense. My mom is a vet. Both my grandfathers served World War II. Both of them actually were in on D-Day as Canadians. Both of them survived, came back from the war, but they were the last military people in our family. My dad was a cop. There was cops in my family. Why I became a criminal or a crook is beyond me, but hey, you know, the old man was a cop. So the military thing didn't go in our family. Did I fart? No. Believe me, if I did, I'd got no problem saying so. I've been burping all night. Anyway, my Canadian breathings, it's 12:40 a.m. heading to bed. You didn't tell us why you went to Ireland or Skyland. You didn't, you never told us why you moved over there. Why did you move over there? Curtis, it's not a real diet if you don't cheat on it now and then. He's right. He's absolutely right. AG says, hello, Bill Murray. I'll take his paycheck. I realize that all wars are wars for the elite parasites. They lie. There's not a single war that's been fought where somebody didn't get rich. Think about that. When a war ends, they've already got the plans in place for the next one. When a war ends, look at the people that factored in the beginning of the war and look at their net worth at the end of that war. Just saying. Just saying. It's a fucking scam. It doesn't help anybody. Agreed. One thing I'll never understand is I make $65,000 a year, but the government taxes me $20,000 a year and only gives me $1,000 back. What do you think they're doing with your other $19,000? Smoothing out those roads? No. If you took all of the tax dollars that are collected, right, just from income tax, and you take all of that that's collected, right, that should easily put us in a nice, comfortable way. But where does that money go? Overseas, gets squandered, gets used, gets fucking pissed away. It's poor management. Poor money management is all it is. That's just the way it is. There was one, I can't remember which one they were taking, 1 million in salaries. Robert, I remember you saying it. I can't remember which one it is either. But it wasn't just one. Like I think it was the United Way. It might have been I'm pretty sure. It was either United Way or the Salvation Army or fucking not Red Cross, whatever. But one of them, yeah, the salaries were ridiculous. And then we went through a bunch of them. It was off the hook. It's just off the hook. Kind of like Henry Ford. He was making tanks and vehicles for both the Allies and the Germans during World War II. I'm learning something here. I didn't know that one. I knew that he was making airplanes and tanks and shit for the Americans, for the Allies. I didn't know he was making them for the fucking Germans too. What's the 800, what? 804? What are you talking about? You want to give me 800? I'll take 800. Why do you think we went to Korea and Vietnam? We didn't want to get a depression. Didn't want to get a depression in the economy. Yeah, did it help though? No, it didn't. Folks, don't do whatever politicians say. Just do whatever they do. Yeah, use the debt as an asset and always trust to inflation. I've heard that. I've not yet done that, but I've heard that. It's getting a little chilly. Gotta roll the window up. What's the temperature now? That's only 13. That's only 13 degrees. We're good. It's good. It's only 13 degrees. Okay, folks, I am out. Moving over to the Moto Live for the duct tape community. All right, man. We'll see you, maybe see you over there. I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes. I got to eat something, and I'm probably just going to go to bed. I'll lay in bed and watch Moto, see what's going on over there. In inflation, we trust. Tolga, I wish you lived like here with me. I'd love to sit down at a table or in my office with you for like a few hours and just go through shit and learn. I really would. Oh yeah, man. Henry Ford was a big Hitler supporter. Shows what I know. How are you feeling today? Well, burning tires. Well, I'm not feeling too bad. 7 days with no nicotine. So that's not bad. The worst of that is over. And being on my back, absolutely sick to, with stomach flu or stomach virus. I seemed, yesterday was my first day back on solid food, and today I'm doing all right. So all the salaries of the government workers put there to control us is where half our tax money goes. Yeah, if you took the U.S., I don't know what the number is. I think I asked last week and nobody did it, but I said somebody Google what the U.S. federal government, what they spend in annual salaries on the entire federal government. Oh my God, it's got to be billions. It's got to be absolutely fucking billions. My girlfriend just told me she's circumcised. What do I do? Well, be happy. Could be uncircumcised, buddy. Fucking run. And look which company sold all the oil to Germany at those years, by the way. I was too young when I learned it, but I was in shock, but I opened my eyes also. I should drag my pancake ass off to bed. Well, knock yourself out, man. Hey, Graham, I think we get the idea here, man. Curtis, you want to take care of that for me? We can do that on the phone anytime, gladly. I don't have to fly over there for half of a day to make it possible. Okay. I'd like to do it when I've got like time where I don't have anything to do and I can give 100% of my attention. Yikes! In 2 weeks, I start my cold turkey journey as well. Getting off meds at the moment, so I'm not ready to give up smoking yet, but I need to. You can do it, brother. If I can do it, trust me. Let me see. I've given up cocaine and heroin, crack, alcohol, cigarettes, and now cigars. Fuck, dude. If I can give up all that, you can get off cigarettes. You can do it. And I did it, and I managed not to kill anybody. Night all. All right, OC. Thanks for hanging out. Great seeing you. Great meeting you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, yada, yada, and all that shit too. Appreciate that. What is a circumcised woman? A dude? I don't know. Tell you what, Robert. Walk your ass down to the nearest English pub and find out. When you get the answer, come back and let us know. Oh, that was good. Good, mate. Okay, Tolga, I'll hold you to that. I know there's something to what you're talking about, because you're not the only person that I know that is talking about it. So I believe in what you're saying. And obviously there's been a couple other people that are saying the same thing that I trust. So unfortunately, I don't have access to talk to them, but I do have access to talk to you. Oh, that's it, boys. That is it. The last Dr. Pepper. I'm not opening another one. Otherwise, I'm going to be standing on the porch here pissing all night. So, and hit the fucking like button while you do that. Absolutely. Chrissy, thank you. Thank you very much. Marson, pretty beard. I got a pretty beard? Really? Thanks, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till this thing fucking really takes off. Right now we're just floating here. Wait till this thing really takes off. Hello, Wheel Burner, and good night. Thank you, honey, for coming in, saying hi. The Res is the only ones making the menthols in Canada. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? It was nice meeting y'all. Conquistador, come on back anytime, baby. Good seeing you. Good having you here. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate your participation. You know, come on in. Like, we'll talk about anything you want to talk about any time you want to talk about it. But you know what? Loved having you here. Thanks for participating tonight. With that, guys, you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna make something quick to eat here and call it a night and go to bed. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So we're off to Virginia. We're off to the vagina. Woo! Off to the vagina. So with that, man, I am out. Oh, hold on. I see something. Jackson A11. Not a bad name. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. He's a poet and he doesn't even know it. Look at that, eh? Gave you a sub. See, you seem chill. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Really do. All right, guys. Tolga, I'll be in touch with you. Talk to you guys later. Be good.